I was down another 166 today.
Yeah, you're watching the
That's good, right?
collapse of an empire right here.
Really?
The empire of the United States of America is in full collapse.
Want to thank the president of the United States of America.
Well, it has a little bit of everything.
It's China.
Damn, it's China. It is China.
Those guys are doing great.
It's China. The dollar is at its lowest point in fucking history. You could go to Canada and get more money than $1 now.
Is that higher than the dollar?
Yes. Canadian money now worth more money than American money.
Why is that higher?
I don't understand.
Everything's fucked up. We're all fucked up.
Whose fault is it?
It's
Anthony's. His consumerism.
It's the stupid motherfuckers who took their mortgages at low rates, thinking they could afford big houses.
Well, what about the idiots who loaned them
It's the one that loaned them the fucking money. Well, they're fucked too because all their
what about the idiots?
businesses are
Only
going
if you got
down
caught
the
with
shitter.
it. Only if you got caught with the loan.
What about the idiots that have bought hybrid cars?
Hybrid cars, those guys are assholes.
That has to fit into the whole
That
thing.
does factor into the whole thing. Look at what that's done, boy. Oh, that sure helped. The fucking hybrid car comes out, big hit, a bunch of people buy them, oil goes up fucking $100 a barrel.
By the way,
see?
I love it.
It was fine when everybody was driving fucking gas-guzzling SUVs.
Cost me $25 to fill my car.
Don't you even understand?
You don't know shit, Anthony. You're a loud guy with a microphone.
I know. What are you?
What the
I'm
fuck are you?
soft-spoken.
What's the name of
You're
your
not
headphones.
soft-spoken.
What's the name of the car? What's the name of the car you
The
bought?
faggot. He's got the Toyota faggot.
I bought the Prius.
Oh, that's Steve's car.
That's right.
Oh,
We
God.
are comrades in
Oh, yeah,
Prius.
it's great. Dude, if you buy any other car in L.A., you're a fucking moron.
In
You're gonna
L.A.
you're going to sit there
You trendy Hollywood
Bumper.
dick. You
is that
just
what
fucking.
I'm sorry.
You were out
I
there
moved
for what?
up there.
A week? You're out there a week, and it's like, let me buy a fucking
Is that
hybrid.
really the trendy? Do I look trendy to you?
That's what
I mean, granted, you're wearing that awful Parker.
You wanna
I
be
imagine me with my ugly sweatshirt.
You
I
want
look
to be trendy. You
That's
moved out to
exactly
L.A.
what it
and
is.
you want to be one
You
of
know what
those
I did?
guys.
I bought a little red carpet and I roll it up to my car before I get into
Doubt
it.
it.
That's what I do.
What happened to your Boston
What does the plug
roots?
look like for a Prius? Is it a dick? And then there's a little asshole on
Oh,
your fucking
God.
thing, and you pop it in there, and
Ugh.
you just
Terrible.
No, give me a boo.
Terrible.
At least give me a boo.
Come on, then what do I do? Actually, you have deer antlers on your fucking SUV.
Yeah, that's
I
what
was
I do.
missing that hubcap. You really look a little broke
Missing a
last time.
hubcap. It's a fucking rim. I had a flat.
You guys definitely have the...
You noticed my missing fucking rim?
Yeah, I saw it because I was like, oh, isn't that great? You know, Anthony came out to my show and then just missing that one rim, you just look like, I'm like, wow, I guess they're not doing as well as I
That
thought.
is just trashy. Fucking Escalade with one regular rim on it.
What's beautiful here is you guys got the polar opposite of cars. He's got the giant
I know.
Escalade. You got the hybrid Prius. Steve's car is gold?
What?
Yeah, it's whatever the Toyota stock gold color is.
Dude, you know what's so funny is a buddy of mine goes, who sells cars, he goes, yeah, you know, at 90,000 miles, he said the battery blows up. And he goes, and it costs $6,000 to replace it. I'm like, really? No. My mother goes, can they go up hills?
Really?
I mean, that's the level of misinformation. Like, they're going to sell a car that doesn't go up fucking hills. Everything out there.
Does it?
Do you have to find a lot of plugs?
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's a fucking great car. And plus, out there, you're in stop-and-go traffic. You're going to sit in a fucking Maserati going half a mile an hour.
Yes. Why not?
Well, dude, I'm not saying not to. You know what I like is people who don't drive and think I'm driving it saying you should. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Oh, thanks.
Ant's going to be like the last dinosaur going into the tar pit.
I'll let it ride as long as I can.
Even the New York cabbies are starting to get the hybrids.
Yeah, and oil just keeps going up, up, up.
These
You
goddamn
don't
hybrids,
understand.
they're gonna kill us.
Do they turn off though as soon as you stop? What's that about?
Well,
I was in a cab and every
Dude,
light
it's
the
like
thing
a
turned
golf
off.
cart. You ever been in a golf cart?
Yeah.
Of course you have. You step on the gas,
Yeah.
and then you let off, and it stops, and you get out, and you tee off, and you drive it again. That's what happens.
That's a hybrid?
They go, boom.
That's exactly what it is. And there's no power and electricity at all. If you ever noticed that, just ride the subway. 10 fucking cars carrying 1,000 fucking people. Can it go up hills?
That's great. So your car's got 85 billion volts in it too?
I'm just saying.
What do you got to fucking ride on the third rail on the highway?
You don't need that much to get it going, dude. They work fine. Trust me.
Oh, I bet you're laying down. I bet you're laying down rubber when you step on the gas.
You know what?
I've actually driven one. I love how he's never even doing the fags, fucking fizz. You put a cock in the ignition.
That is funnier.
I was just driving a hybrid SUV over the weekend, and it's fine. It was quick, and it was getting 40 miles to the gallon.
Bill, I agree with that.
You were burning rubber.
Hey, I'm not saying that they're not.
Hold on. I would probably look into getting a hybrid if they looked cooler. They look stupid. I was in Steve's once, and I hated the design.
Okay, well, I was just saying,
Why can't they make it look, with lack of a better term, manlier?
Well, they are making hybrid SUVs now. I was just in a Highlander the other day, and it was fine. It was fast, and it got 40 miles to the gallon.
You had some weird angles on your car.
It does. The Prius is a weird shape.
It has to be aerodynamic, or it'll stop.
No, but that's
not true. Once the sail comes up, because it's also wind powered. I drive a schooner. The Toyota schooner.
Hold on.
I'll take weird for fucking paying $22 to fill up the tank.
But you're gay. Most guys,
I'm not. Wait a minute.
Most guys buy a car because it looks cool. They don't think about all this other shit. So I would buy a hybrid because it looks cool, and then I'd be helping the environment and all that other crap.
There goes Steve.
Does your hybrid look cool? I'm being dead serious here.
There goes Bill.
Yeah, no, I like it.
No, it doesn't look cool.
I like the car.
You like it.
This is what I like. I don't like any cars that they make nowadays unless they're like $100,000. I don't have that kind of money. And other than that, I like the old cars. I was looking into buying a Mustang, but I'm not a fucking mechanic, and I can't be dealing with some old car breaking down. So, dude, believe me, if I get make some money out there, my second car is going to be like a Buick Riviera.
So what you're
65.
saying, I fucked the supermodel, but I can't get her, so let me just suck this cock over here. That's pretty much what you said.
Is that what? Does it all have to be gay?
It does have to be gay. The gayest fucking car.
The most obvious.
Gay.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, the second I started driving it, I just started blowing people. It was unbelievable. It's exactly
just like
what
that,
happened.
right, Bill?
Yeah. The second he got his truck, he got guns and he started shooting people. Yeah. He's a little man with a gun collection and some videos.
Bill's home.
And he buys a truck, and now he thinks he's got more hair on his chest or some shit. I mean, yeah, you're more of a man than me, Anthony.
Bill's sexuality changed drastically. You couldn't even get out of the parking lot of the dealership without sucking a cock, right?
Oh, exactly. It was unbelievable. I couldn't lift shit anymore. My girlfriend can bench more than I can. It's insane.
Started watching Lifetime.
Oh, yeah. Wearing blouses around the house.
What I was doing
and
was
he immediately, he bought he's picking the whole Solaflex out. What a fucking ass. You really buy on image, you dumb fuck. That's why they have advertising.
All right,
he probably
Mr.
watches beer commercials and thinks he's going to get that supermodel if he drinks that beer.
It never fucking works on anybody. You're so beyond that. You're so intelligent and fucking unaffected by advertising.
Listen how insecure he is.
What a guy.
I didn't attack your car.
What a guy.
I never attacked your car.
Image. How could you? It's fucking great.
Because you're a man.
It's great. People fucking love it.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just, the cars I like are like $100,000. I don't have that kind of fucking money.
See, this is what I'm saying. You're justifying buying a shitty little pussy car by saying, I would have this. But there are some very cool, affordable cars
if you want to tell me,
that get good gas mileage that aren't as faggy as a Prius.
What I'm doing.
There are cars that don't cost $100,000 that are cool, a fucking
Anthony,
new Mustang.
I fly every fucking weekend.
For $26,000, you could have a brand new fucking Mustang.
Oh my God! And that car is a bitchier car than the fucking Prius. I've driven it. It can't get out of its own fucking way. It's just, it sucks. Unless you buy your car. That's the real thing. I'm going to buy a stripped down fucking Mustang. It's got 3 hubcaps on it, like your fucking SUV, you jackass.
I got to pick my rim up.
You really have to pick exactly. Why don't you just have a hanger for an antenna? You fucking loser. You're fucking negating every O&A billboard the second you drive down the street.
What's going on with the Escalades? Aren't they going into hybrid mode next year?
I hear something about that.
Yeah,
then I won't be driving an Escalade.
Same thing with the H2s. They're all going.
And then they'll fucking laugh and jack oil up to fucking $200 a barrel because you idiots keep fucking doing this.
And I want to apologize to Steve.
It's you morons.
Because God, you're so dumb.
Do you
You're just
honestly?
so dumb.
Do you honestly
You're just so
think?
dumb. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
The oil companies,
Anthony, you're 100%
see
right.
people
You're
cutting
100%
back on
right.
oil.
You don't read. You play video games, but you know how the world works.
That's me.
That's you. I understand.
Do you
have
honestly
guns,
think,
Anthony? You have guns.
Shut
You're
up
right.
and let me make my point. If I'm so stupid, why are you afraid for me to make my point?
Because I'm just going to agree with you.
You're fearful of my knowledge.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
You're afraid of my knowledge. It's the oil companies see people buying Priuses and cutting back on oil use, and they go, all right, we still got to make money. Jack the fucking price up another $100. With me driving my vehicles and everybody else,
is that why you only have 3 hubcaps? Is that why you only have 3 hubcaps?
All right, all right.
I'll buy another Prius.
You know what? I don't have as many hubcaps as many times as you made the hubcap reference. We get it. I'm missing a hubcap. Can you fucking move on?
I think it's bugging you. How many times are you going to say I'm blowing somebody because I'm driving a fucking Prius?
I don't know what you're doing in that thing.
What happened to the hubcap, though?
What happened to it, Anthony?
Flat tire, and they changed the tire. They took the fucking thing and put the spare on, and now I don't have a fucking tire.
Opie, if you could have seen him driving away from Governors, it was, first of all, I'm playing behind a Bally's, so it's already a shitty fucking parking lot, right?
I know where it is.
So the one
Huge
highlight
parking lot.
is shock jock / environmentalist over here actually comes out to my goddamn show. I'm with another comedian. I'm like, yeah, man, you thought you were funny, man. That's Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show. Really? And right as she turns around, there goes Stupid getting into this fucking SUV that, because it's missing a hubcap, looks like it was like made in 1987. I actually felt bad for him, going, wow.
Fuck you.
This really
Don't
is who
feel
Anthony
bad for
is.
me.
He's some white trash loser from Long Island. I can't believe I ever held him in any sort of esteem whatsoever. It was one of the saddest things I've ever seen him with your old leather coat just walking up to you.
That's new, and it looks like a Nazi coat. It's attractive.
It's biodegradable.
It's stressed.
Sorry,
Steve, I'm sorry I called you
sorry,
gay.
because now he's fucking Mr. Fashion. Let's count what he is now, Mr. fucking Fashion.
Bill, your clothes are...
Mr. I grew up in a great fucking place that isn't Long Island. Where did you fucking grow up? The shitholes of Boston.
No.
You grew up in
I
fucking
did.
Southie. You fucking...
Everybody who's from Boston, ever since Goodwill Hunting, everybody thinks everyone's from Boston. You're like
You might as well be.
Genius with a mop, solving math problems.
No, the genius part I didn't think of, believe me. The mop I kind of pictured.
As the ref guy jump in here, he makes a good point. Your fashions have changed a little bit, Bill, since you've been in Hollywood. I've noticed that.
He's fucking gone completely
what
Hollywood.
have you noticed? This old drum T-shirt?
Don't buy this fucking down-to-earth shithead fucking bullshit from him. He went so Hollywood
Anthony,
when he moved out there.
I'll buy you a fucking hubcap, all right? Well, that's a fucking benefit.
The hubcap
for your goddamn
joke.
truck.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ. I can handle one person. I can handle one boo. That doesn't bug me.
But you did. You're trying to make everyone
Look,
believe
Anthony,
you're still the same Bill Burr.
You've overextended yourself financially, and stuff around the fringes is starting to go.
Like
that $80 fucking...
My fucking...
People running away from New Orleans got better supplied jackets than that fucking piece of shit you're wearing.
It keeps me warm. That's all I care about. I don't care. Oh, were you fucking warm or cold in that shit?
I was
in
warm.
your L.A. Attire.
I was in your L.A. faggy suck-a-dick sweatshirt.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, but
I
didn't look at the tag. Is that what it says?
Outside of the like they don't sell this shit here in New York. Anything outside of the tri-state
But you didn't wear that
Dude,
stuff
you
in
used
New
to
York.
come in wearing a fucking T-shirt.
You guys are absolutely right. I bought a sweatshirt and I am now a fashion plate. You're absolutely right.
You were the one that commented on what I was wearing.
I'm going to be in Us magazine
with his fucking leather jacket. You the fucking. Well, what's the matter? I didn't have the right jacket
really
for my shoes that night.
It makes me happy. He's really mad right now, and it's making me happy.
Oh.
With your fucking Mighty Mac jacket. Who over age 11? You gonna go sledding after the show, you fucking jackass?
I get cold. I want it to be warm.
Looks like an extra from A Christmas Story.
He's got a BB gun collection.
Don't beg.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking redheads teaming up.
All right, sorry. Well, we have to.
I'm 100% with Anthony. No, I love Bill very much.
I
Until
love
it's the
Bill Burr.
Fucking Opie and Bill Burr show. Fucking Bill can kiss my bag.
That's sincere. And by the way, Steve's a Prius. The color is, and this comes from the website, is driftwood pearl.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Ew, as in pearl necklace.
Another blowjob fucking Prius joke. You want to throw a hubcap one in there and try to even it up? I love Bill Burr.
Oh, that was a good one, man. We haven't had a good one in a while.
And it was personal. It wasn't something about the environment or something.
Or conspiracy stuff.
It was personal. Now I'm gonna have to change that fucking title.
I'm serious, dude. All the people you're just gonna run into, it's an image, man.
Oh, look at him. He's got a fucking rim, a regular fucking they came off a '69 Nova.
Yeah. And you just hiding from the repo, man. That's why you came down to my show.
Are you saying he didn't want his truck parked in front of his place?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have looked at that tire and just gone, why don't I just go down to the dealership and get that fucking rim?
You can't let any part of your car go.
No.
You just can't. If there's a scratch, you got to get it fixed. The second you just pull up.
Look like a piece of shit.
You really do.
All right.
Wait, watch him. Oh, my God. Tony, black guy, D.C.
Yeah, hey, what's going on,
Hi,
guys?
Tony. Hey, Tony, how are you, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, look, Anthony.
Yo.
Man, I'm telling you, you're going nuttier and nuttier, man.
Why is
look, first of all, Jim.
Yes, sir.
Jim, you're a liberal, and Opie, you're a liberal, but both of you guys are, exhibiting cognitive dissonance right now. Oh, that's the left. I'm not part of the left. I don't think those things, it's like...
Tony, hold on. I am socially liberal about a lot of stuff. I'm for gay marriage. I am for a lot of stuff.
Oh.
But when it comes to crime and issues like that, I tend to be more conservative. So I'm not really a liberal at heart, but I agree with them about a lot of what they say.
But here's the thing. You guys have gotten into a pattern following this guy, Anthony. Anthony, I told you about the crazy trail or whatever. You keep going down that path. Because now everything is just the left.
Yeah, they called another man crazy, too, in the 30s.
Look, you always say that, man.
Hold on, Tony, what?
Sorry, Tony, what?
Here's the thing. Look, where was Anthony and all his guns and his weekend militia gang when Bush was putting people in free speech zones? When people were walking into conventions with a Bush Sucks T-shirt on and they were told to take it off or get up out of there?
That's all right. Same thing happens with people that have anti-Obama wear on and want to protest him. They don't even get close to where he's speaking. It's been that way for years.
No, it's been that way since about 2003.
And they call it a security issue. Well, you think Bill Clinton didn't have people that when they were criticizing him, they didn't chase them away when the press was going to be around? It's been happening for years, and we're not talking about that. Just people that are swept away from the president because you could even say it's a security threat. The guy doesn't like him, whatever. But some guy just babbling about cookies. Politicians saying the government should step in and reprogram this guy's head is a little off.
Yeah, Tony, where you at with that? Tony, where you at with that? Do you think that should have happened with this politician?
No, because I do believe, because I listen to you guys' show, I love it. I don't think that the government should step in and tell anybody what to say or how to say it and everything. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that Anthony and then the Republicans and everything, they don't legislate free speech. They don't say, you can't say this. But what they do is they demonize the people in public relentlessly. I mean, the Dixie chicks say, I'm ashamed George Bush is from Texas. And that ass ran on TV day and night, radio day and night. They were boycotted and everything.
Yeah, did
Nobody
they?
said a word.
Well,
It just came out of 8 years of this crazy guy who, kidnapped people off the streets and just called them a terrorist. Therefore, I guess they're terrorists because George Bush pointed at them and said so. And Anthony and all his guns, he never had a word one to say. Now he's putting all his guns in a safe, and he's so scared for his money and his life. I don't get this. It's the angry white man thing.
White man thing. If there's ever been a time for white man to be angry, it's now.
Why, Anthony? Why?
Because we've been pushed into a corner of political correctness. Yes, of political correctness where we can't even express ourselves without being called a racist. It doesn't matter what we're talking about in what context or anything. Racist, 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 racist. That is the scarlet letter of the new millennium, is being called a goddamn racist. It ruins your life, your job disappears, and you're banished for being called a racist. And that card is pulled every 2 seconds.
No one is fired because someone calls them. Wait, hold on, listen, without reviewing what the person said. They don't just go on what anybody says, because some people do use, saying racist too much. Just like you use the analogy for Obama and Hitler every damn day.
Who reviews what somebody says and determines that it's racist and the people should be fired? Who?
The employer.
Their employer. And then why does the employer have to do that? Is it because Reverend Al and his mafia and his mafia of extortionists come over and put pressure on the employer to have a more diverse workplace, or he's going to protest and makes threats of financial despair against the company if he doesn't fire the guy? Give me a break. Where white men are backed into a corner now that we can't even get out of. When you see hate crimes, I know what a hate crime is every day when I hear one. It's a black guy that some white guy assaulted, or a white group assaulted. The other way around, it's a robbery, it's this, it's that. It's never a hate crime. Please, that case in California where that Marine was killed by a black gang of his own subordinates. You mean to tell me that wasn't a hate crime? The guy was married to a black woman. They called it a robbery. They raped the woman, murdered her, killed the guy. That wasn't a robbery. That was based on hate. That was a hateful murder.
Tony, when it comes to language, Anthony is right. White people are doing fine, but when it comes to language and what's acceptable in language and what's perceived as hate crimes, he's right.
Tiptoe on the eggshells.
He's
but look at Anthony. Look, this is the thing. Look, Anthony is saying, "Oh my God, I'm being backed in a corner because people are saying things about me." I mean, look. When people were opposing the Iraq War, people were saying they should be charged with treason. Now, look, being charged with treason, the punishment is death.
That's silly. I never agreed with that.
Anthony is being called a racist by who knows? Because every day he's angry about some random person who, who doesn't even matter. But he's being
some
called
random
a racist
person.
by some guy.
You're right, Tony.
And it ruins his whole damn life. Look at his life. His life is ruined.
My life's fantastical.
And cry in one of his dens.
My life is great. I live in a Jewish neighborhood.
You know what?
It's amazing. I love it.
Tony's making a pretty good point.
How is he making a point?
Some random guy will just ruin your day.
Random guy. It's a different random guy every day that I'm seeing on convenience store security cameras on the news.
But you'll never have a relationship with that person. You'll never meet him. They'll never.
How do I know? How do I know? It'll never affect me.
You never leave your house.
I'm sure the guy whose door was kicked in and he got a home invasion, I'm sure he was thinking the same thing. It'll never happen to me.
Frying pan lady. She didn't need a gun.
Well, what?
Well, we didn't get to the story.
Home invasion with a frying pan?
Yeah, she has an arsenal.
Hey, Tony, I got a question for you.
I enjoy shooting guns. They're fun.
Tony, you're not wrong. Tony, hold on. You talk about the Bush sucks and people being thrown out for that. You're right. That is kind of free speech.
Well, you're saying that Bush started that. I bet you it started even before Bush.
Absolutely did. But
Tony's trying to say that all started in 2003.
Wait.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Increased after 9/11 and everything.
Okay.
This whole thing increased. They had Clear Channel had billboards of George Bush just saying "our leader." We couldn't even say anything about this guy without being called Bush bashers.
Well, Tony, that was it was a weird time after 9/11. That's a weird example. I'm talking about free speech repression, and I don't disagree that Bush sucks shirts should be allowed at rallies. But what I'm saying is the way the left will go after that, and they'll address that as what it is. It's the unpopular speech being repressed because it's unpleasant for people to hear or see at that moment. But when it's the reverse, the left doesn't address it. And I'm the one that was screaming about the left today because I've had to deal with them in show business for 19 years. And I've had to deal with standards and practices at networks. And I see the sacred cows that they don't allow you to make fun of or that they curtail you making fun of.
It's a bigger issue, too, because you're talking about the Bush sucks, the Obama sucks T-shirts. You can't even wear Yankee sucks Red Sox suck T-shirts anymore.
Yeah.
They're banning all that stuff.
We're
just trying to express ourselves.
We're so sensitive now to everybody.
We're sensitive to everything. This goes beyond politics and saying Obama sucks or Bush sucks.
Yeah.
You can't even say your arch rival in sports sucks.
Well, but this thing about just saying it's the left, like this Voltron-like left character that's just roaming around, just pointing at people, taking away rights.
Well, the left says the right. That's, it's the same thing. It's the same argument because the left says the right, and they criticize them. I like to think, and it's funny.
It right, though.
It's funny that people think I'm so far right. I am completely for things like abortion, woman's right to choose. I'm
you want it to be a man's right to choose. What are you talking about?
Man's right to choose. To Doc Martin, and then
where you at with
gay marriage?
Yeah, where you at with that?
I'm fine with that. Go ahead.
Across the
get
board
married, you dummies. You want to lose half your crap too? Try to figure out who the bitch is in the wedding, so you know who gets all the money once you get a divorce.
Let them suffer like us heteros, right, Ed?
Love that hack joke.
I hate that joke.
I'm like that. I'm for that. I'm just.
God, I hate that joke.
I'm not for my tax dollars being used for a certain liberal programs. I don't like that. What are you moaning about?
Because Anthony, your taxes, you're fine. Well, I'm not going to say you're fine because your taxes is going to go up.
Yeah.
But after 8 years, come on now. Be serious, Anthony. What don't you want your taxes to go to? We pay the government. The government should do something in return. If
keep the roads nice.
They should do something and pay for.
Keep the roads nice. Keep the bridges built nice. Keep the railroads running. Things like that. I don't want to pay for midnight basketball.
Oh, it creates jobs.
No, it doesn't.
That's what Obama's saying. It's creating jobs. Don't look at each individual thing. It's creating jobs in general.
Barack going to take Ant's money.
I'm and give it all.
God.
I'm not happy about it, but I have no problem if the government takes just a little more, a little more.
I give so much.
If it helps the country in general,
giving more money.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm okay with it.
Coming from somebody who probably won't have to give more, that's very sincere. Tony.
What I really want.
I won't have to give more. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't tell me you rob over $250,000 a year.
Oh my God! What's wrong with you? Tony is a very educated black man.
I'm having fun with Tony,
and he's got that
comedy show.
You know what I noticed about Tony? He's got that civil rights voice. You could rise up, my brother.
No, because then Anthony will be crapping on me every day.
But you got that voice. You just need a need a bullhorn and a box, and you're ready to go, man. You got that voice to you. You can get things done. Honestly, what I would really want the government to do, force me to pick. I'm serious about this too, because I do make a very nice living. Force me to pick 20 people I have to help in this world. Yeah. Then I'd be a lot happier with them taking a little more. And if they did that with all the people that do well in their lives, but force you, go, look, okay, it's time, and it has to be people that aren't making a certain amount, even give it the cutoff. I don't care.
Young white girls.
But see, that's the same thing with taxes, is that your taxes are being used to help less fortunate people or other programs that help. Okay, midnight basketball. Okay, I don't understand that, But be serious. You act like every program is midnight basketball.
No.
Jesus Christ. They have real programs that they're paying money into, and you just don't want to pay. Anything more than what you already. Well, you don't want to pay what you're paying now.
No, I don't want to pay more than I'm paying now.
Yeah,
I've gotten used to paying what I got, but in the new budget, by the way, that Obama put out, you know how he was. It's coming out. I was saying that the stimulus plan had no earmarks and transparency, and this isn't going to be like the old administration. The new budget that is coming out, by the way, has, get this, 9,000 earmarks in it. 9,000 earmarks in it.
Is that a lot?
Then, I think that's a few. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Attorney General went to Guantanamo to check things out. And here's some Obama transparency. He shunned the press, would not allow the press to follow him to Guantanamo check out things that are going on down there. That's transparency. That's business as usual.
What about these earmarks? Can you at least dip them in like buffalo sauce and a little blue cheese?
Pierce the earmarks.
Can we at least cook them up nice if we're gonna have 9,000 of them?
9,000 earmarks.
I gotta read this. Brian from St. Louis. He's a regular to the instant.
Some are going to. By the way, here's some money going to, and this is no crap. Tattoo removal.
All right.
Tattoo removal.
That's jobs.
What? It is not. Just stop it.
Those are jobs.
It is not.
Those are JOBs.
You could say anything as jobs. This is stupid stuff.
But if it gets someone working, then it helps out. Brian St. Louis writes, Opie just said, my brother, getting a little too friendly again, are you, Ope? Need a reminder of the old basketball court incident?
Yeah. Watch your laugh.
Look at Tony laughing. Hey, man, I thought I was one of you guys, Tony. What did I know? I was 15 years old.
Look, I was around, I probably wasn't even born at that time,
Tony, you call back anytime. I like you, man. I like your voice, and I like your, at least...
I like your voice, too. Yeah, I like the way you talk.
You like the way I talk?
I'll help you tote that wash.
I want to hear Tony... I want to hear Tony with a bullhorn, man. I think he could, get some people to rise up.
Oh, I bet.
I don't need enemies like Anthony.
Hey, Tony, what do you do for a living?
Enemies.
Real estate.
Nice.
I am.
Tough time, though, huh, bro?
I got a few.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. But
that's a tough time for you guys.
Damn.
All right.
It is what it is. But thanks, guys.
All right, Tony,
all right, brah.
Hey.
Bye.
Well, I call him brah. Yo, brah.
Yeah.
Opie snapped a picture of me when I had the flu on that Friday, and I was sick, and I was blowing my nose. So I was like that, and he put it on the Twitter. I said, yeah, he goes, yeah, you mind if, and you said, you mind if I take a picture of you? I
wanted to get a picture of you in your misery. I'm Opie Radio on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's promote it a little bit here, because, I do a lot of fun stuff after the show.
So I'm blowing my nose.
Yeah.
And I take a deep breath, I go, and you caught me just like that.
It was a perfect shot.
And it's the winter. I haven't been working out as much. It's whatever. I do have more of a gut on me than I did probably during this summer and everything. Whatever, regardless.
Wait, this is radio. How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much you weigh? For real?
163.
Just so they have
That's
163?
it?
Yeah. Just so they have a reference point, my friend.
200.
So you have a little pouch on your
that's what it is.
163-pound frame.
It's right here.
I shag
women who weigh 163.
Well, let me tell you something.
What happened?
These douches.
Hey, they're my
that
followers.
Go to your Twitter followers are a bunch of C words.
They're my followers.
Because somebody actually wrote oh my God, look at his gut. It's and like I'm sitting like this.
I want to say I'm
and
sorry.
sitting on the chair. No, and my shirt. I had a light shirt on, and it was kind of tucked on. It was the ideal circumstance for a really bad picture.
Sure.
And I was sick, so I don't care. But this load of crap that is called Lady Trucker. She calls our show. She's on your Twitter site a lot. She calls Ron and Fez a lot. Look at this lump of crap. I want to say the S word so bad. This is a bag of leather, a leather sack.
Oh my God!
Full of dog feces.
Yeah.
You are about. I gotta say, you rank amongst the top 3 most disgusting people I've seen in my life, and I can't remember the first 2. I can't remember the other 2. So right now in my head, Lady Trucker is the most disgusting person, not even female, person I've ever seen. And she was getting on me about my paunch, my paunch, because I was sick and took a picture blowing my nose, and she was getting on me about my paunch. I wanted to take this fatty and pull her breasts over her face, because you could, like a shirt, like a hockey fight, where they take their jerseys and pull them over her face. I want to do that with her breasts and then just beat her senseless. She is disgusting, and she's criticizing the way I look. Go eat something. Keep that body going before you drive your truck into a tar pit where it belongs, so they can scrape you up and display your bones in a million years, you dinosaur, you effing brontosaurus. I hope you jackknife and your own truck runs over your cab. I'm sure you damage your truck. She should have that Mac dog on her chest.
She probably does.
You look like a truck.
She has her weight under her belt.
Yeah, what is that number on there? Was that from the 4-H club? Did some little kid raise you?
If only the people
She was in a fun walk or something. That's her number.
Walk? What?
That's her number, not her weight. She was doing a little fun walk. Probably for a good cause.
She was walking for the cure.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Please stop it. Just lay her sideways and roll her. Do a roll for the cure.
No, have you ever
you slovenly pig. You're a slovenly pig.
She got to you?
She's not
What?
I'd be worried about her hanging herself.
I can't effing believe did she get to me.
She's not that much bigger than you. I mean, your stomach hers.
That's right, Rich. Yeah, we're just about the same. Look at those cans on her. They're under her armpits. Her belly fat is pushing her breasts under her armpits. You flatso. You'd be a flatso if there wasn't so much fat under what probably were A-cups.
And what's the bits under her arms called?
Huh?
Bingo wings.
Bingo wings. Oh, she's got more than that. You friggin' disgusting mammoth. You're a mammoth. You should have tusks. You're disgusting. You disgust me when I look at your picture.
Now imagine there's a picture of Gene Simmons right next to her. How do you feel?
You want to throw peanuts out.
Yeah, who do you hate more, Lady Trucker or Gene Simmons?
Oh, I want to beat Lady Trucker with Gene Simmons, with his wig. I want to suffocate her with Gene Simmons' wig.
Are you over the Gene Simmons thing?
Yeah,
yet?
I don't care about Gene Simmons.
It's the audacity for her to say anything.
For her to say anything, exactly.
It's almost insane.
She just wanted to enjoy the fun.
If some Abercrombie and Fitch fruit wants to come up with his abs.
She used to be.
Maybe
Maybe she's lost a lot
That's
of weight.
a lifetime of fat right there.
Stop giving the woman a hard time.
Just want to be
Never
part of the
going
fun.
She just looks like a lovely Australian lady.
Never going away. Oh, with a large Marge, you big fat trucking bitch. Oh, God, do I want to see her into an abutment. Just drive right into it. That's it. It's wafer thin. All right. Oh, no, just one, no. And she explodes.
It's a wafer thin.
Oh, my God.
Get me a bucket.
You are disgusting. Would you put a shed on the back of your truck for a sleeper? You mess. You're a mess. She's a waterbed, a walking waterbed.
Let me go to Bulldog in Jersey. Bulldog.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to ask why he's like so perfect that he can always call people fat and ugly and everything when he's like one of the ugliest dudes I ever seen in my life.
Well, you know something? You're a guy, so why would I give a crap what you think about what I look like, my friend? Riddle me that, Batman. Go ahead, Bulldog. Let me know. Bulldog, I'm serious. I'll give you a chance to talk. Hey, Bulldog, I'll let you talk, you Jersey piece of scum. Hold on, Jersey trash. Hold on, Bulldog. Wait a minute, Bulldog. What a tough name for a little pussy like you, Bulldog. What fruit? What faggot? What?
I would punch a hole in your sorry ass.
Shut up! Come on down! Come down! Now! Now!
You know what? Do you have a mirror?
Be here! 9 o'clock outside! Be here, you fag! Be here! You never show up! Nuttiers! You never show up!
You talk a lot of smack for
Yeah,
me.
you talk a lot of smack, Bulldog. Oh, go screw. I had sex with your mother. I had sex with your whore mother. Your mother's a slut, and I banged her. I banged her in the most taboo way. Your father's a homosexual and didn't satisfy her, so I took mine and shoved it. I shoved it. Your mother's a slut.
You shouldn't talk to your father like
Shut up. Shut up. Your mother's a whore. Your mother is a whore.
I would be your father.
Get down here. Get down here. Get down here.
You know what, man?
Come down. Fairy Mary. Why don't you shove it? Shove it like your mother did. Shove it like your mother takes it. Your mother, that whore. That whore. Think of your mom. Think of your mom's sweet face. Think of your mom's sweet face. You know what she does? She's an effing whore. She takes it in a dirty spot. Her dirty spot's a big gaping one. Shut up. Shut up, Bulldog. Tough guy. Come on, tough guy.
You know what's going to happen to you?
What? What, jack
Somebody's
off?
going to shoot you with your own gun because that's what happens to punks.
Yeah, that's what happens. Come on down, Bulldog. More threats. More threats. I need threats.
Let me tell you.
Believe me. Document this, Keith.
I know once somebody gets the advantage on you, you'll hang up. But let me tell you this.
I ain't going to hang up, fag. I'm not hanging up.
I was a Marine for 20 years, okay?
Yeah? What'd you get discharged for? Homosexuality in the barracks? Don't ask, don't tell? What, you have to go home because your mother was getting banged? Your whore mother? Your mother's a slut. Your mother, your sister, they're all whores. Are you married? Your wife's banging someone right now. Right now. Because you can't satisfy anybody. You're a piece of crap. Bulldog.
I'm going to sneak up on
Good. No one sneaks up on me. Oh, Marine. Shut up. Just do it. Don't talk about it. You lying sack of crap. Just do it.
You swallow and don't tell no one. Is that what you do?
I dare you. I dare you to do it. Come on, bring it on, you pussy.
Hey,
bring it.
Just so you know. Hey, just so you know.
Yeah, just so I know. What?
I love you guys, man.
All right, I love you.
All right.
RickFox.com.
We got off on the wrong foot.
I just wanted to get you wound up, bro. All right? You have a good day.
Thank you.
Jeez.
That was,
Well, let's go to Brian in Kentucky. Brian.
Good evening.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, say, do you wish you would have gotten a tummy tuck instead of hair plugs now?
Shut up.
starts at the head, go down.
Wow.
Ooh, that was
Bastard.
uncomfortable.
All right.
Wow.
What?
Huh?
That wasn't uncomfortable.
I've
Wasn't it
never
fun?
seen you that angry.
I liked it. I liked the things you're going to do to his mother.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't hear anything that he was saying back. Was he getting any good lines in?
Yeah, he had a few going.
I didn't hear him.
I think there was, if I
I'll
had
listen
a
to the
nickel,
replay.
I would have been your
I'll hear
dad.
what he
That
said.
was a good one.
Oh, and they're changing the name of the show to the Opie and Chubby Show.
Oh, no. I'm going to be mistaken for E-Rock.
Just a little,
Just
a little, what is it called? Paunch?
A little punch.
Speaking of which, good news, fatanthony.com has been registered. So
Thank God.
you thought faterock.com was taking over.
Thank
Have
the
we
Lord.
got anyone emailing that I'm hotter than Voss? I got to be hotter than
I
Voss.
just turned off everything. It's ugly out there right now. Wow, someone named Lady Trucker. Lady Trucker, everyone.
How you doing, old fat leather tits?
Good morning, fellas.
What?
No, you're on CBS. You gotta watch your language, Bobby.
Got a big pep talk. Stunt brain pulled me. Steve pulled me aside to give me a big pep talk.
Might as well let Jiven go out on a blaze of glory, too. Yeah, there she is.
Is that her?
That's her.
I just lost her because we have to take a break. I mean, if she wants to call back, we can talk to Lady Trucker
I
after
can
the break.
only hope her truck jackknifed and she's dead. I can't stand either that or from her picture, she ate her cell phone. She couldn't find a Waffle House quick enough and ate the cell phone.
She's not that big.
Oh!
She doesn't care, though.
I know she doesn't care.
Does that frustrate you that she doesn't care?
I'll make
She'll
her
take
care.
it.
You know why?
Will you?
Deep down, she cares.
You think?
Everyone does.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Everyone
after the break.
does, and I will make her care.
All right, we'll see after the break if she calls back. Who's this huge fat person doing like the
what is that?
What is it called? The wave thing on the carnival ship.
Said fat person is Lady Trucker.
That's Lady
Is that her?
Trucker on a, she's on a surfboard on one of those artificial waves at the back of the cruise ships. They pump water in so you can do that. That's her on a boogie board.
How great would it be if a Japanese whaling fleet just shot a harpoon into her
and
right
just
now?
harpooned her.
Wow, really? That looks like fun, though. One continuous wave.
I would like to do it on her back.
On the side. It looks like fun, except for what she's doing. She's straining shrimp through her baleen. Look at how she avoids the waves using the sonar in her forehead.
God. You can hear it from miles.
We might have to link that. Do we still have a website? Yeah. We do, huh? ONARadio.com. Terrific.
Oh, my God.
Watch
that
that
looks like
change soon.
That looks like what Sully landed. That's the
Are you trying to say she's as big as
I said she's as big as an Airbus.
little too big.
That slob.
It's got to be the funniest video. Just a big woman on a boogie board.
She knows what she's doing, though. She's staying on the wave. I hear that's not easy to do, to keep it going.
What, with her weight?
On one continuous wave.
She's hitting the bottom.
See?
She's not even on the wave.
See, she finally messed up.
And now they got to instruct her to just walk on the center line of the ship so it doesn't capsize.
Oh,
Slob,
God.
you slob.
She's not that big, Anthony.
Big, fat slob.
She's not that big.
Hate her.
I think she's scared of you because she hasn't called back yet.
Call back in. I want to talk to her. I like big women.
You better be.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Is that one of your things?
Nice, hot, big one.
Is that one of your things,
Yeah.
Bobby?
Yeah, cover her back with pillows so you don't see the back fat. Yeah.
Oh, at weigh stations, they tell her, could you please step out of the vehicle? We need an accurate reading.
Oh.
She's got to get retreads on her driver's side twice as much as she does on her passenger side.
Would you get a joke book over the weekend?
I just know fat truckers.
Yeah, that was a really long sentence.
I know. It's
The
really
fat
long
trucker
setup.
joke book.
I don't even care. Oh, what's that, her in her sleeper cab? Looking like a cat in a carrier that's too small?
She's plumbing.
All right, Opie and Anthony. Maybe she'll call back for the big showdown. Let's say hi to Mongo, the trucker. Mongo.
Hey, that wasn't a boogie board. That was a 4x8 sheet of plywood.
Mongo waited 8 minutes for that one. Oh, look at that, and he hangs up. Perfect phone call. Perfect phone call.
And I'm out.
Perfect. Lady Trucker, what's up?
Good morning. I prefer to be called a beach whale. Beluga.
No. That's not even like funny because that's so hack and typical.
And what happened? What happened between you and Lady Trucker?
If you were a whale, it would be fine because whales are giant things. But you're supposed to be a human effing being, and you're a disgusting mess. You are a disgusting mess of a person.
She had fun. Did you have fun when you were doing that boogie board video?
Oh, yeah, I had a blast. And what's going to be funny is when everybody tries the boogie board and they just fall right off. They're going to be thinking of me. They just get on, they just get wiped right off, and they're going to be really pissed.
Why, it's hard to do?
And what happened?
Instinctually.
Hold on. Bobby, you're missing out on something that could be really good. What? I need to know what happened with Anthony and
Well,
Lady Trucker.
it
What
has
happened?
to do with your Opie's Twitter account.
Yeah, what happened?
Of course. Opie said
What do you mean, of course?
Well, it's because this is what happened.
Oh,
I said,
all
of
right.
course, as if we've talked about this.
Oh, all right.
There's
Some
Lady
people
Trucker.
do know.
All right.
Oh, wait, not her. Good.
So, Opie's Twitter account, I was real sick. I had the flu on Friday.
And we like to show the scars. Like you were having a bad day, you were sick, you were blowing your nose.
Horrid.
And I even said, can I take a picture of this? This is kind of fun. Because people don't get to see you like this. And he was slumped over, he was miserable, and I snapped a shot. I said, wow, I'm going to twit that.
So I'm slumped over, and I go grab the tissue, and I go like this. I inhale and go to blow my nose, and that's when he snapped the picture. Perfect. Which is fine. I don't care.
Well, if you're going to take a sick picture, what, you want it to look glamorous?
No, but then people were going, oh, my God, look how fat Anthony looks. Oh, God, Anthony looks terrible. It's like I was sucking in a big breath to, like, blow out a lot of snot. Yeah. But that's besides the point. I don't even care. But this Lady Trucker gets on me and posts something about how fat I am. You! About how fat I am?
Hey, I just said big belly, sunken chest. Ant's looking old.
Big belly, sunken chest. Coming from a flatso like you. You're a big fat pig and you don't even have big cans. They're just whatever residual fat couldn't fit in that disgusting belly of yours. You're a mess. You're a mess. Look at that.
The anger's coming because Bobby Kelly and
I am looking
about your big old belly.
I'm looking at a picture of you right now. Your breasts are under your armpits because the belly fat has pushed them aside. Have some pride. What's the number? Your weight? What's that number on there? What is that? Your weight?
Yeah, she can't weigh 8,000 pounds.
That was a short course triathlon I was doing.
A triathlon? What first, a buffet table and then dessert? What was the third one in the triathlon? You slob.
Water buffalo.
You are a slob. I'm surprised that when you were boogie boarding, a crocodile didn't come out and drag you in. You heifer. You're a mess. And you're commenting on me? Ugh. Yeah. Ugh.
What did she say about you?
I'd love to know what that seat in that truck smells like. Oh, my God. Ugh. Doritos that fell between your legs and hemorrhoids, right? That's what that seat smells like. Mm-mm.
What did she say about you, Anthony?
She said fat belly and sunken chest.
Bobby.
What?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
What the fuck is wrong
What does
with
it
you?
mean?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Rolling around the curses today.
Sorry.
Yeah, what did it mean, ghoul?
Exactly what I said. I mean,
What?
you know, I'm not going out with weather girls that poo in the bed. I don't have hair plugs. You know, you're aging. You're not aging very gracefully there, Aunt.
I'm not. How old are you, you whore? How old are you, fatso? How old are you, fatso?
I'm 48.
48. Do you know you look well into your 50s? You're a disgusting pig. You're a pig. How much fuel does your truck use? How much extra fuel just hauling your fat ass around? Even when you don't have a trailer on the back, it's probably the same thing.
Did you ever show up and the truck was empty because you ate all the stuff in it?
No.
You yeah, it doesn't bother you, though, huh? You're just a happy little jolly clown as you cry on the inside eating another roast. You're a disgusting mess. Who are you to even talk about anybody?
Well, I mean, what, you have to be perfect to talk about people?
No, not perfect, believe me. But you are so far from perfect. You're the other end of perfect. You are what perfect is based on. You're the opposite of it. The exact opposite of you is perfect. You're a mess. Look at those boobs. I'm looking at a picture of you. I'm stunned that could walk. You should be being carried out by EMS crews because you're one of those stuck on the couch people. That's how you're like 2 pounds away from that. How much do you weigh, fatty? How much do you weigh?
I weigh 316 pounds.
316 pounds. How'd you get that fat? What are you trying to friggin' hide? What are you swallowing besides food? What happened in your youth that made you such a food-addicted pig? That you had to take to the road because you can't settle down in one spot. Hey, unhappy fatty. What happened to you?
I'm crying.
What happened? Be honest. What happened?
What happened? Let's see.
Child molestation. Father left. What happened?
Nah, I got the husband that had 2 brain surgeries and his brain doesn't function too well anymore.
Yeah, if he's with you, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, Anthony.
What?
She's going through
you have to be brain damaged to be with her.
Anthony.
Oh, no.
You asked her a good question.
She answered. She asked where the pain comes
She's
from.
not nouveau fat. That's old fat.
She's trying to stuff feelings.
That's old fat.
Sharing with you.
That didn't just happen.
Tough.
F her. That didn't just happen, lady.
She's trying to stuff feelings of her because she rolled over on her husband's head.
Yeah, what?
And she's trying to stuff it with a ham.
What happened?
You asked a question. She answered honestly. She's going through tough times.
I'd answered honestly. If I hadn't had part of his brain chopped out.
No, you didn't, fatso, because that fat
was it the part with vision?
That's old fat. You've been fat for a long time. Believe me, you could see it. Show me a skinny picture of you. Impossible. Impossible.
She probably had one when she was younger. You were probably skinnier when you were younger.
Please.
Have you been heavy?
Lady Trucker, tell him.
Have you been overweight your whole life?
Tell me. You've been fatty your whole life. You've been made fun of and poked fun of in school. What they call you in school? Fat, fatty, fat?
No.
Yeah?
I was normal size in high school.
Did your mom's episiotomy go from the back of her neck to her Adam's apple when you were born?
Jeez.
What?
Got to make room for that slob to come out.
You should be taking this out on radio executives, not on Lady Trucker.
Hey, were you ever skinny?
Yes, I was skinny.
Yeah, what'd you weigh? 250?
No, 135, 140.
Yeah, when was that?
I was in the Army for 12 years.
Second grade? What, as a tank?
Oh,
No.
that would be impossible.
Of course it would.
She served our country.
Yeah.
What?
She served our country.
Yeah, and then she started serving herself everything that she saw.
Anthony.
Stop it. What were you in the Army?
I worked in communications and I played the saxophone.
You played the saxophone? That must have looked great.
like the Star Wars bar.
What the F?
And what was your MOS in the Army?
It was 36 kilo, and then it was a O2 Lima.
Yeah. How many kilos are you now? And what was your job? I didn't hear. What was your job?
I played saxophone.
Yeah, but they don't play saxophone.
Everybody that graduated basic training from Fort Leonard Wood from 1985 to 1988.
Yeah.
I was out there marching in the band.
That's all you did? You were in a band?
Yeah, I was in a band. I was in a little rock band. We went out recruiting.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Played the Slato Fest in
Are you guys starting to get along a little bit?
No. Nothing about it. You didn't do anything? Communications, infantry. What'd you do, Private Pile?
I already told you. Played saxophone and I worked with field telephones.
Oh, okay. So you were in communications.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So you guys are good.
You guys are cool.
You guys are good now.
All the airstrikes were interrupted by orders to Domino's.
Oh, man. I thought you guys were good. It sounded like you guys,
No.
got off on the wrong foot. She was just trying to have a little fun.
What's your real name? What's your real name?
What's my real name?
Yeah.
Lady.
Jill Garcia.
I remember the slogan back then, an army of ton.
Oh, man.
Does it bother you? Look, because I used to be fat, too. Does it bother you that he's calling you these fat names?
It's hurtful.
No, because, I mean, I'm morbidly obese. I used to be Opie's favorite kind of fat person, but now I actually am exercising and trying
morbidly
to
obese.
Wait, what's my favorite type of fat person? I forgot.
Oh, just, you...
a dead one!
What's my favorite?
Oh, you just get fat and, don't care and, not exercising and stuff. Unfortunately, now I'm trying to exercise to lose the weight.
I don't think I ever said that, though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a little, a fatso every once in a while, just for the goof. For the goof, yeah.
I love for the story, right?
God, you know what that's like?
Dude, I had
tell by that picture. How much of that can you even see your most sensitive of area?
Oh,
or is it just that belly fat thing just hang over the top?
Can I ask a question, Anthony? Seriously?
Yeah. What?
Hate
fatties.
On your inner thighs, Lady Trucker. Like on your inner thighs, is the skin dead and gray from rubbing together for the last 10 years?
Right?
Oh, come on.
No, but my inner thighs they're saggy like elephants.
Yeah, but is the skin dead from rubbing together and not seeing daylight?
Danny, Jesus Christ.
No, the legs, the skin's starting to hang down now because I've been losing weight.
All right.
Skin is getting saggy.
Losing weight. Stop it, you engorged tick. You're not losing weight.
She
might be,
You're not
Anthony.
losing weight.
She said she's working out and stuff now.
Stop. She's not working out.
She might be working out in the truck.
Tugging on that air horn isn't working out. Knack, knack. Do you? I know what she does occasionally, too, so she could eat. Do you steer the truck with your belly?
No.
Can you hold the wheel steady with your belly? I've seen
I'd have
truckers
to pull
do
the
this.
wheel all the way in, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen truckers do that. Just big fat belly, lean it over the steering wheel and just steer that way.
Well, you got the phones lit, Ed. You want to take any more phone calls?
Screw her. Please.
She's trying, though.
Yeah, she's trying.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
No, that's bad.
See, she hasn't even eaten breakfast yet, eh?
I loved your husband in Planet of the Apes when Heston spun him around and said you cut out his brain.
Car crash.
Yeah, I hope it happens.
All right. You guys good now?
Yeah.
Are you good with her?
Anthony.
I'll have a donut.
Are you guys all right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take my big gut and walk
sunken
away.
Chest.
And my sunken chest.
Sunken chest is funny.
And I'll walk away. Sunken chest. R.
It's kind of funny.
All right.
Hey, listen.
All right.
But why don't you say sorry to Anthony? Because Anthony is in really good shape, and why don't you just say sorry to him, Lady Trucker?
Yeah, Anthony.
Okay, Anthony, I'm sorry that in that picture you have a big old belly and a sunken chest.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're fat. You slob. You are such a slob.
Oh, Anthony, I like that you taught me a new word, slovenly.
Slovenly.
Slovenly. That's a neat word.
See, she knows who she is, and
she knows who she is because
she
she's got to
enjoys
hear
herself. She understands.
Do you hear
She's
people?
good.
Do you hear people laugh when you walk by? I want to be serious for a minute. When you walk by people in like a store or something, do you hear people laugh?
I had one time a little girl just pointed at me at McDonald's and said, "Look at the fat lady," and her parents were
Laughing? That's what I would.
No.
Pulling her away for fear that you might eat their small child. What did
That's right. That's right.
Ugh. God, you're like friggin' Bluto from Popeye. You're giant. That's her too?
Was that her when she finished her Sunday?
What's all over your shirt?
What? It's like a. What is that? I don't know. I think it's logos. That's all.
Logos. It looks like gravy stains.
A couple people are confused. They want to know why you're trashing her so bad.
Yeah. Why?
Because she was bashing me. I don't need that crap from the likes of this pig. Why do I need that? Why do fat people bother with things like jewelry and getting their hair done?
What?
Why do they bother? Because no one's looking at. Because no one's looking at it. They're just looking at what a fat, disgusting mess you are when you walk in a place. No one's looking at, oh, wow, look how she did her hair. Or, ooh, look at a nice bracelet. They look and go, ugh, look at the double ass she's got. The ass within the ass. Oh, look at that gut hanging over. How does she... You know what the biggest question is? Could you answer me this? How do you wipe? How do fat people reach around or around to give a good wiping?
He sounds like Steve Martin in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
What?
He's mad.
I'm talking to a train, a plane, and an automobile.
Go ahead, hurt me if you have to. I'm an easy target.
She looks like John Candy. You really do.
She looks like she ate John Candy.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. I like me.
Is that like a little hair thing she's got in her hair? Like a little, I don't know what that is.
She's trying to make herself look presentable.
She's having fun. She's got a spaceship hat
Maybe
on.
it's ribs.
She's got a spaceship hat on.
I like it.
She has rib bones in
maybe
her
it's
hair.
just rib bones for a snack.
Did you say that the bowl over her head is her?
I said the bowl over her head.
Empty sundae.
Her empty sundae she just ate.
Is that what it is?
So wrong.
It looks like I can't even see. I can't even tell what's going on in that picture because you get so fat.
Oh, man.
God.
Why don't you guys try to smooth this over a little bit?
Smooth it over.
Yeah,
there's no smoothing with a steamroller. You couldn't smooth that over. You're a mess.
You got the phone's lit in.
Would you ever even think about being with a girl like that?
Never a fatty.
Because you know you have
she's
to
beyond fatty.
You have to pull up. You have to pull things up.
Yeah. Pull up that big gob of fat that's hanging over what you need.
And you got to mush this other stuff apart to actually get to it.
Oh my God! When was the last time?
And there's usually a little pus ball, like a zit down there.
Hey, Porker, when was the last time you had some?
This weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From what?
Would you use
Your
a
husband?
a soprasada from the deli counter?
Oh, Robert, why are you getting involved?
Nothing.
That's good.
Is your husband's vision affected? Now it looks like a carnival mirror?
Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on,
I'm
dude.
just wondering, how did...
You're going to bring her husband into it.
You got it from your hubby?
Look, she stayed with the guy
Is he fat
through all
too?
the tough times and
Is your husband all right
trying
now?
to do the right thing.
Oh, my husband's fine.
Oh.
Well, he is legally blind, but he drives a car.
Thank God.
He's legally blind, but he drives a car.
There is a God.
That's wonderful. That's fantastic.
Thank God he's blind. You think he did it to himself? He put acid on his brain?
Gouge his eyes out.
He just Googled where the eyesight is in the brain and took it up.
Oh, my, what, with an ice cream scoop?
No.
He sees with about 30% of his eyesight right now.
So that's like 200 and how many pounds?
What's 30% of 360?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can only see out of the left side of both of his eyes.
That's fantastic. All right, well.
So you stay on the right side of the room?
Yeah, so half of you, 3/4 you stay on the right side.
Why am I getting involved? This isn't my fight.
Because it's fun.
Oh, lady trucker. All right. I think you guys are good now.
Yeah, we're fine. Keep her between the ditches.
Okie dokie, and good luck with the CVS trash going on.
Good luck with your diet.
Yeah.
Thanks, sweetie.
Keep working hard on it, honey.
I will.
Hey, Mr. Inspirational Speaker, shut up.
What?
Just shut up.
Bobby did it. He's trying to
Bobby
help
lost
others
some
out.
weight.
I'm just trying to
How
help
much you lose,
out.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh, it's around 70, 80
see?
pounds.
Oh, great. That's one of her fingers. That doesn't even help.
Just trying to, you got to stay positive.
And she can't even lose weight. It would just be more of a mess. Just stay fat. You'd look like a bat. You'd be a bat, a human bat. You'd be able to jump from treetop to treetop.
Oh, man.
All right, Piggy.
Anthony's anger is.
Yeah, well, why are you angry today?
I'm not angry. I didn't like this bitch. Right from the get-go.
Anthony gets
right from the get-go.
Anthony gets that number 11 in between his eyes when he gets mad. He just crinkles up that.
Yeah.
Well, she had an article written about her? Lady Trucker, you had an article written about you?
What kid won a 4-H prize?
Well, what is the article about?
It's about me losing weight and doing a triathlon.
Losing weight and doing the I saw the numbers on your gut for that triathlon. That's not losing weight. What kind of feel-good crap story was this?
Well, check out the bike into golf video.
What?
And then check out my current. I'm pulling up my MySpace for that article.
Yeah.
All right.
Your space is huge.
No, I did a little video where I rode a bike to the golf, and you can really see how huge my ass was back then.
How much weight have you lost?
I lost 26 pounds, but just lots of inches in weight.
Wow. Lots of inches. 26 pounds. It's not about the inches.
Lots
26
of inches.
pounds. It's called drop in the bucket. Have some friggin' stick-to-itiveness and stop shoving crap in your mouth. Burying whatever's destroying you on the inside. I know there's a hidden secret there. Some uncle that did something that just makes you eat. And stay on the road.
I'll dedicate all my weight loss.
And not settle down. You gotta take to the road and eat everything you see. You're like Pac-Man. You just waka across the United States, eating everything. Mess.
You guys good now?
You all right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Ugh. That ass must smell like a catalytic converter.
All right,
Holy Jesus.
Thought you were done, man.
All right.
God damn.
All right, Lady Trucker, thank you. Thanks for listening to the show. I don't know why you do, but thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
All right, there she goes.
Go jackknife.
Oh, man.
What?
All right. Why is
Wouldn't even hurt her. She's so fat. She'd crawl out of the wreckage like Terminator.
Just bouncing around fat.
What makes
She's her own airbag?
Yeah, she's a human airbag.
See, I don't know anything about the WNBA. Very good.
She's a cutie. Look at her.
She's beautiful. Oh. If you get past the fact that she's 6'8".
Give it to me. What?
How tall is she? Seriously.
6'4".
6'4". Well,
imagine walking in somewhere with her.
She's beautiful as long as she sits down the entire time. I was at like
a party a couple of years with a bunch of WNBA girls and Jennifer. What's her name from Connecticut? She was really good, but I said, man, I'm a big fan. I really think you can play. And she's like, thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good looking out. No lie. Just good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good looking, dude.
That's a guy with long hair.
I think she's a
See, and you gotta go like this.
Too manly looking.
Squint a little and then put your hand over the rest of the body. Just look from the chin up.
From the chin up. Let me see.
She's
I don't know.
A little bit in her.
It's kind of like a guy.
She's a cutie to me.
You like that?
Candace is.
Wait a minute. But if you go all the way up to her eyes, then she's beautiful.
She's a cutie, man.
All right, look. Go up to
nothing manly about her.
Go up to her eyes, and she's beautiful. The nose, she's still beautiful. It's the chin.
Something not manly, something boyish looking about her.
Well, she has to play basketball. I mean, I think.
There you go. Zoom in. Come on, E-Rock. Now, can we see her face?
I mean, a woman doing manly things.
See, look at that. That looks
not
like
a cutie pie?
That looks like a junior high school boy.
Oh, we just stop.
Yes.
Candace is a cutie.
No, she's beautiful, man. When you see just her face, absolutely,
yeah. She's a cutie.
I want to see one girl in the WNBA that just has massive boobies somehow fell through the cracks, and those big boobies didn't get in the way.
See her slow-mo dunk.
Slow motion just dribbling up the court with those big boobies. Ka-chong, ka-chong.
They would get.
Oh, wow. Is that her? Yeah.
Come on, are you not well?
You, Anthony.
Zoom in.
You're not well, Anthony.
Come on, Mr. Rock.
Come on, you're just a racist to your bones.
Rock. I'm a racist.
How can you not think she's a cute? Look at this little thing.
Oh wow.
A little bit of 5 o'clock shadow under the arms. Got a little European thing going.
You know, you get her out of those WNBA clothes. She's got something going on in.
That's 6'4" of glory.
Really
right
just
6'4" of lusciousness.
You're a racist.
I am into white chicks.
You're a racist.
That's just.
But I think that's
white.
partly gay.
What? You now are insane.
There's a gay tinge to somebody who doesn't like all women.
No.
I think it is.
I'm xenophobe.
Nobody racist. There's no racism that goes that high. Like Hitler would have been like, well, she's cutie pie. She's from Africa. But I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like a dude.
You are attacking my masculinity based on my racism?
Slightly.
Do you find any black
gay.
women hot?
No, he's a racist.
But that girl she's definitely hot, man, and she's more white than black, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Not even Anthony's so.
No, that's not true. Because I probably
name one black girl you find hot.
Back in the day, I probably would have had sex with what's her name? Stupid.
What before you joined?
Everybody has to say stupid.
Francine.
Oh yeah,
like stupid Francine.
You're right.
Francine is.
I probably would have had sex with her.
Francine is built like a boy.
No, Francine is.
I'm just saying she's black. Cut me some slack.
I can't
Jack.
do that. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to go. You know what you're not allowed to do?
What?
You're not allowed to go. Hey, that black girl. Like you're supposed to.
Just any hot-looking black girl.
Sleep with anything.
No.
Yes, man. That's no.
I don't find certain girls aren't my type. One of them
sleep with? I'm not saying to marry.
No, I need to.
No guy has a type that he sleeps with.
You don't get physically attracted. Sex isn't better when you have a visual stimulus. You don't like looking at a girl and going.
A hot girl is a hot girl.
Not in my book.
On every level.
I agree
not
with
in my book.
agree with Patrice.
No, there are certain girls. Yeah,
now there's hotness. There's order of hotness. Like I would put Latin women 1, black women 2.
Wow.
But Patrice
your list is upside down of mine.
But see, Patrice is as racist as you are. You guys just are different colors.
Yeah.
But he would still sleep with a white girl.
That's what I'm saying. I look at a
white girls are hot.
But you wouldn't sleep with a black girl, though. Is what
I wouldn't look at a hot white girl and go.
It would have to be the perfect.
She's white.
It would have to be the perfect black girl that has something else in her a little bit. It would have to be like mix.
Really?
A mulatta. Something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Your
Pure
racism is it's almost unprecedented.
Thank you.
It's unprecedented racism.
Really, black women do scare me. There'd have to
what
be
do you mean, really black? Like attitude?
Well, no,
that's intimidating.
Skin. Just
imagine that. You best do this right, white boy. And you're sitting there just going, "Oh no!"
You're packing monsters.
Oh, there she goes.
So you're afraid of the black woman's prowess in the South?
Yeah.
And they don't have a special place.
They crazy.
Look at this white girl here, Heigl. How can I say I wouldn't?
But that's different.
How can I say I wouldn't?
You're not as racist as me.
That I'm as racist. Like white women bug me, but you go, it has nothing to do with sleeping with them.
No, there's certain girls I find attractive. I need to have a type. I need to be visually stimulated. I might as well just stay home with some Vaseline. If you're not going to be visually stimulated by a woman's body and her laying down in a bed or something,
You're not. Hold on. You're not. You're not stimulated by like a cafe latte woman.
Maybe it would have to be, like I said, the right one. I'm not just going to grab any sister and throw her in bed and think she's hot.
But you don't find them hot whatsoever. I walk down the streets of New York here, and you see like a beautiful black woman coming at you. I'm dying.
You don't even have to explain. Look, Mexicans aren't my favorite looking women. Like a classic Mexican girl that's short, blocky build. But but there's like Penelope Cruz or one of them. If you see a beautiful whatever they are, that's a sexy woman. What are you talking about?
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
I said that in the right circumstance. You can't just throw any black woman at me and say
there is no circumstance.
That's not like that basketball player. Well, I wouldn't touch her.
You are sickening.
That's not sickening. I don't find her attractive.
And you're pure, a pure racist.
So are you.
But I'll sleep with a white woman.
And
I'll
that's
sleep with her,
out
and
of
then
a
I'll treat her
racist.
like a white woman.
That's a
Beat
racist
it,
power
cracker.
trip thing. Yeah,
Beat it.
exactly.
Out you go and tell the white slave master thank you for his wife. But other than that, tell the man thank you. But you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I don't.
You
really
got
are.
to be kidding
Your
me.
racist goes pretty deep.
It's not. It doesn't have to
your
do with racism.
Yeah, I think it does. though, man. There are a lot of black women out there.
Majority of Asian women I don't find attractive.
But that's not the point.
I just don't.
I understand what you're saying. They usually got flat booties, usually got funny looking whatever. They're not sexy. That accent isn't sexy.
But I'm not saying there aren't
if you
some
see
that
one,
are.
Lucy Liu,
Right.
you gotta
Right.
go for it.
Right. That's the 1 in a million shot, though. Come on.
There's 7 billion of them. There's not Lucy Liu is just the one special case. Stop. You're not talking like a dude.
Wait, Pierce,
hold on. Dude.
You're not talking like a dude.
Hold on, Pierce Mark from Whackbag. He writes, Anthony's color cutoff is beige. Where is your color cutoff? Because my color cutoff is black as night, or black as like Patrice's shirt right there. That would be my color cutoff right there.
Really?
And I don't even like that black.
shirt.
I'm wearing a black T-shirt.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That would scare me.
But there are no black women in this country this black.
Right.
That is a special kind
I
of
saw them in the
black.
Bahamas. In the Bahamas, I saw some black women.
Not as black as this.
I mean, literally.
That's my color cutoff, though. Like your skin color, Patrice. If that skin color was on a woman, I'd be all right with that. But if the skin color was as dark as a shirt, then you've lost me.
Oh, he's got jungle fever.
Oh, dude,
That's not jungle fever, though. That's
Sure it is.
dudeness.
Yeah,
Dudeness.
No, but Anthony's sort of onto something, because when I was living in Buffalo, I went through a stage where I was hanging out in some of the black clubs because I really wanted to bang a black
club.
Fetish. That's
and they used to laugh at
different
me.
categories. You had a fetish at the time.
Maybe it's more of a fetish, but they laughed at me. They thought, "Oh, look at this silly white boy trying to get some action in this place."
You can't. You're just not allowed to say.
I like to judge my tale by the content of their character.
Where's your color cutoff? Seriously,
My color cutoff.
That's a great question.
No one says that though, Opie. This is.
And where's your color cutoff? Like albino white?
I don't.
Where would it scare you?
Those pasty white girls. Are not attractive, but
hold on.
A couple of pasty white girls
All right,
here,
hold
but
on.
you
Hold
pop
on.
them.
But I do want to say the other side of it. What you're saying, pasty white, is my color cut off the other way. Absolutely.
No, see, I don't mind pasty white girls.
Nope. That's too far the other way from
No.
me.
I'm gonna call Schindler. What's his his number?
Anthony.
What Schindler?
One is alive. Jesus, is it safe? Why don't you just drill my live tooth? You piece of garbage. You're awful.
I am not that far gone.
What's your color cut off, though? That's a great question.
But like I said, I would, back in the day over at NEW, I'd have thrown Francina banging.
Back in the day, Anthony.
So that's my color cutoff.
2008 color cutoff.
And like how you're doing her a favor when
it
you
would
said
have been.
It's not
good.
a favor.
Yeah, that's more like a favor crap. Like, let's say you're still single. Where's your color cut off? Just getting action, not even going out
Well,
with
you
them. 'cause
see,
God, that
Candace
has to be
Candace Parker's nearly white.
I would That's easy. That's an easy one.
A tan
A
white
good
woman
tan.
is better than he wants a white woman that tans to the level of a black woman.
Would Hallie?
Oh yeah. Okay, then let me grab one of them freckle-faced black girls.
They're cute, aren't they?
No,
you don't like freckle face.
that looks odd.
Aunt, Halle Berry is.
Don't give me the Halle Berry crap. That bitch is so old now; she don't look good anymore.
But I'm not even.
Stop it!
I'm
It's a
not-
Halle
Hold
Berry.
on, I'm not saying Halle Berry.
Can white people find another hot black chick to talk
Anthony,
about
I'm
besides
talking-
Halle Berry?
That's talking about her
that's
color.
the innate racism in this
No,
country.
it's not. She's just
that
not-
Halle is the one that has to be.
That's what they
beautiful.
got to put her up
How
on the
about
pedestal.
Naomi Campbell? Would you?
Naomi Campbell?
That's getting a little.
Why'd you repeat it?
That's getting too.
Anthony's racism is starting to bother him because Naomi.
I'm like, no, not Naomi Campbell.
I've never found
No.
her
How
attractive.
about
No.
Tyra?
Tyra in her day was pretty hot.
And if she didn't have to talk, right there.
And
So
you know,
you would.
Anthony, what I meant by Halle Berry was her color. I'm looking
I
for
know.
your color cutoff. Would she have to be lighter than Halle Berry? That's all.
Halle Berry isn't all
she's
that light.
She's a good reference point.
Halle
she's
Berry.
not. They get a lot darker than
Halle
that.
Berry's a darky to
I'm just saying she's not the antithesis of the light-skinned black woman.
Look at how light she is.
know
Look
what?
at this. She looks white in this picture.
His reaction is the same as just said Florence from the Jeffersons. You're a disgusting racist.
I like Florida Evans.
Look, the picture we got of Halle Berry up on the screen. Listen to me. The picture we got up of Halle Berry on the screen, she's walking next to a white dude. She's barely darker than the white dude.
Oh, look at that after the pregnancy. Look at those juicy things right there. Are you not well?
I'm fine.
He's
there are just women that I don't find attractive based on certain things.
On their race.
Some races.
A hot girl is a hot girl.
A hot girl's a hot girl. Find me a hot Eskimo. Find me a hot Eskimo.
I guarantee you there's a hot Eskimo.
All right.
Where?
Find a hot Eskimo.
Somewhere with her head sticking out of a blowhole. All right, not knowing she's that gorgeous.
Blubber.
That's the bit. Find me a hot Eskimo.
Find a hot Eskimo.
Anthony might have got you there. That's gonna be a rough one.
But they're one of
Anthony, you walk down the streets here in Manhattan.
It's a melting pot out there.
But you've never turned your head because a black woman walked by and you went, "Wow."
No.
Sure, I have.
All right looking white woman or stunning dark skinned woman.
I got to go with the white chick.
There you go.
Sorry. Who's that? Oh, is that? Who is she? She's the daughter.
Stacey Dash, and she's 42. She's delicious.
She's the daughter from Lethal Weapon?
The daughter from Lethal Weapon, and they all look alike.
Yeah, see? No, I'm kidding.
Isn't that the one from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Yeah, that's
Wow.
I thought the daughter from Lethal Weapon was hot.
She was 4.
No!
Hey, someone had a great line of instant feedback. Their color cutoff was, I can't give you credit because it's long gone, but they said plum.
Plum?
Their color cutoff.
This is bothering me.
He's honest.
Dudes
honest.
just, like...
Not dudes.
Dude,
It has nothing to do with a dude
do
thing.
you watch black porn at all?
No, it disturbs me. Not black on black is fine. Black on black porn is fine.
The slavery revenge.
I don't like that whole. Yeah, that's a little much.
I don't know the word for you.
All right, hold on. We got Malik. Malik from Asbury Park.
We talk to Malik a lot.
Yeah, Malik, what's up?
What's good, fellas? What's up, Patrice?
What's up?
So, man, I feel what you're saying, P.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel what Anthony's saying, too, because I don't think Jill Nicolini are that sweet. I think Angela Bassett better looking than Jill Nicolini.
Angela Bassett? Get out of here.
Angela Bassett is a sexy woman, man.
No.
But see, the point is...
Angela Bassett is not a sexy woman.
Put up Angela Bassett.
The point is that you would still... Dudes do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and my friend of mine, Will, we talk about that. He goes, how about this one here? I go, and he goes, would you hit it? And then I go, that's not the point.
See, Patrice...
That's not the point.
You're hitting anything.
That's not true.
Angela Bassett.
Look at Angela Bassett. You know what that would look like? She
Angela
takes
Bassett
that top
stinks.
off.
See, you're just two white guys.
No,
don't
put me in his category. I'm in my own category.
Doesn't stink.
She takes that top off, and they are sinking down to her goddamn belly button.
Well, but you wouldn't. You would say no to that.
To Angela Bassett?
I'm not talking about dating her and loving her.
Go back to that picture. She's got the saggy, small boob disease.
I wouldn't be able to even...
Saggy, small boob disease.
I wouldn't be able to even want to undress her.
You're not well.
No way.
Tracy Bingham.
What?
Tracy Bingham.
Yeah,
Who's that?
That's a black girl for you.
Who's she?
Tracy Bingham.
Lord London.
Show me. I need pictures. I don't know names.
You're not going to convince Anthony because he has to, go to Thanksgiving with his family.
At least he admits
This is what this is about. Who you?
Anthony, let's go to Steve.
Really?
Steve.
Hey, Owen, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Anthony, absolutely wrong, dude. Listen, waterboarding has not produced not one positive result.
All right, where'd you get your
positive result? You name me one instance, one specific instance where waterboarding has provided any information regarding terrorist whereabouts, regarding terrorist incidents, regarding terrorist plans.
All right.
Not one incident.
All right,
name, Anthony.
Steve, I will. If I would if I didn't think you were going to go frunkus and goof on me because you absolutely know that information came out.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Name it.
Okay. All right. Here I go.
Name one instance where waterboarding produced results that thwarted a terrorist act.
The waterboarding of Khalid Muhammad thwarted the Los Angeles terrorist attack that was being planned to crash an airliner from Asia into Los Angeles, into a building in Los Angeles. Directly came from waterboarding. That was a
What is your source for that? That is
the source is the rest of the CIA.
Propaganda.
Hey,
bullshit.
shithead.
That never happened.
The rest of it was the rest of that CIA memo that fucking Obama decided to leave that info out when he gave it to the public. How do you know?
What you are doing?
That's my source.
You're regurgitating our former Vice President Potter's.
What's your source that said there wasn't any result?
What's your source?
What's your source? I just gave my source. What's yours?
Well, my source, obviously, I've reviewed some government documents. Obviously,
you're privy to CIA documents that were released yesterday. You're privy to documents that were only released yesterday.
Anthony, that argument you're making is so disingenuous because the information that was put out there by the recent reports was already out there.
What documents have you reviewed, sir?
Yeah,
what documents?
What documents?
Stop yelling. Stop fucking yelling, stupid. What documents have you reviewed?
What documents?
Stick to the point. Stick to the point.
What documents have you reviewed?
What documents did you review that told you that there weren't any results?
What documents?
I read the U.S. News and World Report. I read the U.S.
That's the documents?
I read various.
Do you know that the CIA put out the memo to show that Obama left information out? To show that. Hey, listen, you loving shithead. Listen, asshole. You're a fucking ignorant fuckhole. I hope and pray you and your family are in a fucking building when the next plane crashes into it. I hope you and your family have to jump out of a burning fucking building and land on your extended family. I hope a fucking terrorist beats your head open with your fucking daughter or son's arms. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. That's right. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
You know what, Steve?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Steve, you lost the argument.
Fuck you. You loser. You're a fucking loser. Drop dead. You fucking loser. You're a fucking guilty liberal shithead is what you are. You guilty lib. Guilty lib. I hope you get fucking robbed. I hope you get shot. I hope somebody fucking, some poor impoverished bastard fucking shoots you. I hope there's a home invasion in your house and you offer them cookies. Drop dead. Fuck yourself. Your mother. Fuck your mother. That whore bitch. Shut up. Your mother's vagina spit you out. That stinkhole. Fuck her. Shut it. Shut up. Yeah, that's me, ignorant white trash. Thank you. I'm proud to be. Proud of it. I'm fucking proud. Proud man. I am a proud, ignorant white trash motherfucker. That's me. I'd rather be that than a dumb fucking stick your nose up his ass liberal shithead that you are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cunt.
Don't say goodbye to me, man. I fucking hate you too. That guy got his. That guy.
Oh,
here's
he's
what
an
annoyed
idiot.
me. It was not that he didn't agree
He
with you.
made some good points.
Look,
he really had nothing.
You guys are gonna
No, he
have
didn't.
to. You're gonna have to agree to disagree. I think.
Yeah, I think we did. We got off on the wrong
agree
foot.
to disagree phone call.
But just a
I think the second time we talk, it'll go a lot better.
A little bit.
When a truck is backing into a loading dock on one of these Queens streets, and there's a line of cars that have been there for no crap, like 15 minutes, waiting for this tractor trailer to pull into a loading dock that's way too small, on a road that's so narrow that he's got to do that weird turn thing 80 times. You just see his Popeye arm turning that steering wheel because he's done it 1,000 times, back and forth, and moving it 2 feet at a time.
Yeah.
And I'll look at this and just instantly start looking around going, okay, where is there a car that's not parked parallel parked on the a curb,
Mm-hmm.
so I could go in through there. I'm up on the sidewalk, drive down the sidewalk, wait for another spot that's past the truck now, and then just pop off the sidewalk. And people look at you like, I've been beeped at by people that have, like, hey,
That's none of their business.
not your sidewalk.
That's right. He's not lying. I've been in the car with Anthony. He does jump up on sidewalks.
There's
It's an amazing thing.
That aggravates people because you're not. Everybody's fighting to be right. In your head, you're just like, just be patient. Just take. Don't snap. And you're just like, screw it.
Screw it. I'm looking for the move.
I'm sitting in there trying to deal with life on light, like the right way that people tell you to deal with it, and you're just screw it, and you don't care, and you go up, and it aggravates me because I don't have enough balls to be you.
Big traffic jam.
Yeah,
I will be shoulder guy.
Oh yeah,
and then you get the tractor trailers
and
or other cars that pull halfway into the shoulder to prevent me from going past them. It's like, what business is it of yours that I go up the shoulder or don't go up the shoulder? First of all, I'm not going to interfere with the flow of traffic. Sometimes I'll go real slow and wait for that idiot that isn't paying attention.
And then pop
the car
back over.
takes off in front of him.
Yeah.
Now there's a spot, I pop right over. I'm not sitting there slowing traffic down. I'm not that guy. But I will make my way through whatever traffic there is in whatever means necessary.
But you're doing it wrong if the trucks and other cars are moving over so you can't do the shoulder thing.
Yeah.
You got to flash those lights, man, making it look like you're some kind of like detective.
Oh, I do flash my lights a lot.
go off, on, off, on, off, on, like I'm somebody, man.
I do that when I'm blowing red lights.
Oh, yeah.
You're not supposed to. The reason is you're not supposed to do that. We're all abiding by the unwritten rules
Bobby.
that we've set to have order, and you don't. And
Put it this way.
and we're all cattle.
If they want to sit at the table,
yes,
and bet small, that's fine by them.
Right.
I bet big, which means
you should do.
Don't be mad at me because I'm pulling these moves, because the consequences are, if a cop sees it, I'm screwed.
Bill.
Yeah.
Hi, Bill. What seems to be the problem there, Bill, my friend?
Because it's truckers versus cars.
I know.
What's up, Bill?
Yeah. Because you know what, man, when you're on the highway and it's 90 degrees out, you got no air in that truck, and you got yayos like you passing on the shoulder, it really pisses you off, man.
Why though? It's
You
not.
know?
It's. I feel bad for you and
Why?
everything.
Because guys like you are the guys who cause accidents for other people.
True.
Hold on. No, it's
If I look in my mirror, and I see a guy like you coming down the shoulder, I'll wait for you to get by my back wheels, and I'll put you right in the wall.
So it seems to me that you're the guy that causes the accidents.
Yeah.
What about? I cause accidents for clowns like you who don't know how to drive.
Clowns
But
don't know
that's
how to
the problem.
drive.
When you get behind
Stick
the wheels,
it.
you're a clown.
Go jackknife, you son of a bitch. I know how to drive. I'm on the shoulder.
You know how to drive for you.
Yes, for me. That's who's in the. That's who's in the car.
When you see other people, you see a cop or something, then you cut back in and you cause an accident.
What do you drive? One of those dump trucks that pummel my car with rocks? You son of a bitch! I drive down the expressway getting sandblasted by you bastards? Or are you one of those idiots that go into the left lane and sit there doing 50 miles an hour while I'm behind you trying to get past? Shut up! Shut up, you obsolete business! Get trains. Trains rule. Trains rule. Trucks suck.
You with all your guns, man. One day
Shut up.
you with your own guns.
Have a blowout and explode.
Yeah. I'm going to keep my eye out for you, man. One day you're going to come in and say, oh, my
Shut up, good buddy. And you know what that means these days, good buddy.
You have a point, sir. You're right. You're absolutely right.
No, he's not.
What?
He's not right. It's.
I'm sorry. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, you're right, Bill.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
all right, man.
All right, cool. Hey, it's truckers versus cars, though. The truckers.
Yeah.
What about all the stuff the truckers do? Going 90 miles an hour on your bumper,
Assheads,
to make you get out of the way, or they take the turns at 80, and it's you're in between the trucker on your right and the freaking wall on your left.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? Can we just? I'm being sarcastic. Can we not take everything I say serious?
What?
All right, we won't.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, yeah, no, you're right, Bill. Trying to egg him on, and you're like, no, he's not right. It's like, no, I'm with you guys.
Sometimes these trucks. I know we got a lot of truckers that listen, But the second I see that blinker go on and the trucker is in the left lane, I just lose my mind. And I know he's doing it to try to get around another truck, but it takes forever to get that giant heavy load of crap past another truck. Don't pull in front of me.
This radio show depends on the truckers out there.
Yuck. They'll keep listening. Shut up.
The satellite radio.
No choice.
The satellite radio is big in the trucker community.
I hope you lose a retread around a corner.
Oh my God,
Jesus!
What's wrong with you?
I think that's why the truckers love us, though.
That guy annoyed me. The faith with anything else, so I can't buy it.
Hold on. Science is just as much of a religion.
No, science is science. It's based in fact, not faith.
Yeah,
Stop it.
It's a religion. You put your faith in it.
But no, you don't. You put your goddamn reason and logic into it. It has nothing to do with faith. What?
You believe in black holes?
No, that is a theory. It's also it's not a proven. It is still theoretical.
They have photos of the energy around what is a black hole, so they know they exist. And if you can't see the difference between no, I'm not going to let you jump over that.
How about evolution?
If you can't finish if you don't know the difference between believing in a God that is possibly exists and a scientific thing like a black hole, you're just reaching for argument points.
Yeah.
Do you believe the Earth is billions of years old?
Yes.
Prove that.
Prove it.
Prove that. You put your faith in scientists. You're a religion.
I put my faith in scientists' facts and research that they have done, and there's no proof that shows your religion or anyone's religion is true. There's no proof whatsoever.
Okay, but if you believe in that, and other people believe in this. You know, let's call it okay.
No, where's your facts? Show me one fact that Jesus was the Son of God and rose after 3 days after his crucifixion. Show me one fact.
Okay, Our Lady of Fatima appeared in 1917 in Portugal. 70,000 people saw the sun moving around in the sky, and including skeptics. 70,000 people. Look it up. Our Lady of Fatima. 70,000 people, including skeptics.
The sun moved around in the sky?
The sun moved around the sky. Do you understand that it can't happen? The sun doesn't move around in the sky. It's set there in space, and we revolve around it once a year.
That's why it was a miracle. That's why it proved the Catholic faith.
You sound like a child.
No, you do. You're buying watch Lord of the Rings. Watch Lord of the Rings and take that as gospel.
Why don't you believe in Zeus? Why don't you believe in Zeus?
Nobody saw the creation of the Earth billions of years ago, but you believe it.
They're taking photographs of it back in time. They're going back in time with the Hubble telescope, taking photographs.
What about?
And they're theorizing about it.
What about dinosaur bones, fossils?
Yeah, dragons. Every culture has talked about dragons.
Wait, dragons? No, they're talking about legitimate prehistoric animals that lived on this planet millions of years ago, my friend.
And millions of years ago, you put your faith in scientists to believe that.
Yes, they've tested it with carbon dating at first, and now they have more accurate ways of testing how old something is based on the molecular breakdown that they know how long it takes for things to break down on an atomic level, and they can get the date and tell the age.
They can get the date. They can know.
What are you talking about? You're talking about a book that's a second. That's written by people and then taken and retranslated 80 times, and you take that as
your faith in the holy scientists of your science.
Not the holy. Don't try to turn science into religion, you dummy.
It is a religion.
It is not, douche. You're trying to discount it by putting it into the same fantasy world as religion. That's what you're doing.
Absolutely is.
It is not, dummy. It is not. Science is based in fact. And proving theories through experiment and research and coming up with fact. And your religion is based on nothing but complete faith. Period.
It's fact. 70,000 people. I mean,
stop with fact. It isn't. Show me a picture. Show me anything that would prove that the sun could move around the sky. You do like a child. It's some fantasy from a goddamn science fiction movie.
Wait. You want fact? You can go look at the incorrupt bodies of saints that haven't corrupted.
Like King Tut? Because they mummified it? Who cares? Go look at the bodies yourself, you ghoul. Nobody wants to go. The saints, what the miracles they performed? Stop it.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
I want to believe in dragons.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain. You just said, "Oh my God."
Yeah, the sun was bouncing around the sky.
And dragons.
Yeah. Was there a man with a sled and reindeer in front of it?
I want to believe in.
4?
I want to believe in dragons and Harry Potter myself.
Dragons.
I like dragons.
Yeah, that's what dinosaurs were.
Dinosaurs were.
Culture.
Dinosaurs were animals that lived on this planet before they were driven to extinction and replaced by other animals. That's how this planet is. That's how it works. That's how it's been inhabited for.
Priests have told you.
What?
Bottom line is this.
Don't try. Dude, I see what you're trying to do. It's not working. You're trying to take science and turn it into this fantasy world that religion is based on. If you want to have your faith, I have no problem with that. But don't try to turn science into this fantasy world that you believe in.
It's more of a fantasy world.
No, it isn't more. How is it more when there's not one thing? There's not one thing in religion that can be based in fact, and there is plenty of instances in science where research has led to fact-based conclusions.
Not by you, but by these science priests that you put your faith in.
Science priests. Shut up with the science priest. Don't try to put it in the same category.
It's not. This is how religious
You're an
people,
idiot.
This is how religious people, by the way, because you've gotten your ass kicked in every argument you've ever had
Right.
because there's no proof. So what you try to do is you try to put them on the same playing field. Science priests, you know the difference. Anyone in organized religion knows the difference. You're being disingenuous by saying that. You know it's not a religion because they're constantly disproving theories and revamping theories as well. The Catholic Church hasn't changed anything in hundreds or a couple thousand years. So stop it. Stop it.
Do you believe there are planets?
Why would it change anything?
Do you believe there are other planets?
Other planets?
Yeah.
With life on them, not with people on them, no.
No, okay, well, I won't even get into
And
that.
you think the
because
Earth
it
is
can't be proven.
6,000 years old?
But you think the Earth is 6,000 years
and
old?
dinosaurs are dragons.
Absolutely, of course.
How? Of course. How can you believe the Earth is 6,000 years old?
Because there's no recorded history before that, because a lot of scientists have said that, have recorded that throughout history.
No, they haven't.
No, they have not. They don't you look at how about sedimentary rock? How about fossils in sedimentary rock? How about fossil fuel that came from organic material that needs a lot more than 6,000 years to produce oil? How like that? These are things that are fact.
According to scientists. How do you know they need more than 6,000 years to produce that? According to the scientists, what they've told you?
Because it has been theorized about and then proven, and the theory is... Hold on, I'm answering your question. Because it's constantly tested and retested by people that don't philosophically agree, and they're all coming to the same conclusion.
You can take science. Hey, dude, let me answer your question. You can take scientific equipment and prove that organic material needs a certain amount of time under pressure and heat to turn into fossil fuel. It's proven!
Oh, so you know people who have proven it? That have
Yes,
lived longer than
scientists
6,000 years.
that put out research papers based in fact, not a Bible with stories written thousands of years ago by people and then translated second and third and 80 hands down the line by human beings, not holy people, about magic. About magic. It's a magic book.
It's a Harry Potter
It's
book?
a Harry Potter book, the Bible.
Yeah. God is into wizardry.
Dude, voted on by that group 300 years later.
Jesus was a wizard.
They were practicing wizardry, sir.
I want to believe in dragons.
What's that?
What?
Hold on, the Bible is not one book.
I know that's stupid. It means many books. There was a bunch of stories voted on. I know that.
Right.
It's written by a whole bunch of people who recorded a whole bunch of things.
All right.
Yeah, and they voted on the most popular readings 300 years after Christ's death, and they made it a book. We get it. We know that.
Okay, so the thing is, you can't point to it as one book and say dismiss it. It's written. It was recorded by a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's always been accurate, sir?
Look,
when a whole bunch of people get their hands in something and translate and interpret things.
Look,
they lied about the color of Christ.
Science, it gets a little muddled.
Look, I'm.
Don't you say Jesus was black. I'll get on this guy's side.
I'm going to solve this whole argument. I'm going to use my powers.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to let everyone know how old the universe is. I'm just going to be looking at a black hole. and I'm gonna read the age by looking at the taint of a black hole.
I've never heard of a taint of a black hole.
I want to believe in dragons.
Black hole.
I believe in dragons. Imagine Jurassic Park if it was about dragons. How cool that movie would have been. Can I have a sound of a dragon or a monster?
How old are you, dude?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 38.
Oh, and
38.
you brought the church and CCD your whole life, and you grab onto everything they told you. And doesn't it bother you that like Muslims and other groups are as strong in their belief as you are, and one of you has to be wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know I'm right.
Of course,
how do you know you're?
Of course you do.
But how do you know you're right when everybody else in all these other religions actually believe?
Tested it all, and only the Catholic Church.
No, how do you know you're right?
Yeah, how do you know you're right?
Have you ever read the Quran?
Have you ever read the Torah?
I wouldn't bother. It's crap.
What about the Torah?
But following your logic, you're using the same technique with my pal Anthony here. How do you know how do you know the Quran is crap if you've never read it?
It was every other book. It doesn't matter. It
does matter. You can't just
asking you a question.
You can't just throw that to the side.
Yeah, how do you know you're right?
You haven't done your homework, little boy.
How do you know your religion is the right one?
I'm using your logic against you. Like you can't just say it's crap if you've never read it. It's the same. It's the same thing with people that say we live in the greatest country in the world, and most of these people have never been anywhere else to prove that we live in the greatest country.
Yeah,
in the world.
how can you say that, sir?
I want to hear that. I want to hear this guy's answer.
If you've never read it.
I want to hear his answer. Why do you think your religion is right?
Because it's stood the test of time. It's the oldest religion. What? It has all the truths. You test it, and it's true.
Test what? How do you test? How do you test it?
How do you? What do you need test?
You said you test it.
How do you test?
You say it stood the test of time. What?
It's the oldest religion in the world.
Have you seen miracles?
I've seen incorrupt bodies of saints. Yeah.
What the hell is that, by the way?
And they look like they're sleeping. They're not mummies. If you do,
well, they are. They're dead. They're not sleeping, so they're dead.
Have you seen the Virgin Mary in a piece of toast yet?
No.
Oh, all right.
How does it feel that the same
bedroom though?
How does it feel that the same people are teaching you all this, and that are forced, and that you're believing it, are the same ones that are covering up and paying out $2 billion to molesters? No. I'd like to know honestly. Huh?
Those people, they're not Catholic.
Yes, they are. And the head of then why is the head of the organization addressing it?
Right.
He's not the head of the Catholic Church. That's a new religion that was started in the '60s. It's a different church.
Groovy.
The Pope is the head of a church that started in the '60s.
You don't pay any attention to what the Pope says?
He's not the Pope. It's a different church. The Pope,
then who's the Pope?
I follow the new church with the new mass. Traditional Catholic Latin mass and all that.
So what do you follow?
Yeah, where's the other guy?
What church do you go to?
Where's the other guy?
Where's your Pope?
Yeah, who's your Pope?
Yeah.
We don't have a Pope right now. The last Pope died in 1958, Pope Pius XII.
Oh.
And since then...
What about Harry Potter?
Oh, you like one
got a shot?
Are you like a fundamentalist?
Yeah, you could say.
All right.
What are you doing listening to this show and getting offended, dude? It's silly.
Yeah, Steve, go away.
Because you know what? You guys are funny.
But why would you tell us?
Go away, Steve.
If we make fun of everything, and we say "God damn" and you don't like it, don't you think you're being a bit of a self-righteous ass?
No. Do you remember how I started off the conversation? I asked you nicely. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah, we said no.
Yeah, and I'll say nicely no. I'll keep saying God damn it and Jesus Christ and
we
stuff
have to
like
take
that.
a break.
God damn it.
But then
all right, Steve.
I'm just saying you're going to lose another listener.
All right,
Who
Steve.
cares?
All right.
I
go
did
ahead.
We don't even have a Pope. Who needs you?
We're gonna Steve. We got to go. We're
gotta take
late.
a break.
All right, but
Talking about religion is not as important as playing commercials.
Just listen to us until Rapture, please.
All right.
We're not doing it for you. God damn it. What do you say to that?
Okay, I asked you nicely.
And we said no nicely.
Thank you, Steve.
Jesus
for
Christ.
you.
But I love
with a pistol.
the one thing I love about Steve is I really do want to think that dinosaurs were dragons.
We're dragons.
Oh, yeah. Whoa,
Oh, Godzilla.
Whoa.
There he comes. Look out.
I believe in something.
I think I turned him.
I believe in something. I just don't know what yet.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Good luck to you.
I want to start studying other religions.
Well, you have fun with that. Fantasy world.
Science priests.
Science priest. So you believe in your science priest? Yeah, that's right. I'm playing EverQuest. It's like real life EverQuest.
I pray to the atom bomb myself.
That's good. Planet of the Apes, too.
Yes.
Beneath the Planet of the Apes.
Sure.
Hey, compound this from.
This is Jesse from St. Paul.
What's with the voice?
I'm sorry.
Unless you're really retarded, I don't want a fake voice. Just say what you got to say.
I'm sorry, buddy.
All right.
Hey, I was wondering, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but Ralphie May said you guys won't let him back on the show.
Why did he say that?
He said that, I don't know. He tweeted it earlier, either today or
He
yesterday.
had a. Did he just say Opie and Anthony won't have me back on the show? Period.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And then he said it seems like they forgot that.
That he saved us from that.
That I saved their job. Or
Let me tell you something. Ralphie May never saved our jobs. There was a lot of fucking controversy that went on that day. Here's what happened. We were at XM Satellite Radio. We were there for just a few months. Ralphie May was a guest. We had a band come up. The band came up because they said they were going to bring girls. And we said, if you bring girls, you can come up and plug your band. They brought girls that were hammered drunk off their ass. And the band was drunk off their ass. The girls themselves, I don't know how old they were. There were allegations that they were underage, but I don't fucking know. Yeah. But they were drunk when they walked in the joint. They were fucking hammered. At that time, we did have a Jägermeister frozen shot machine in our studio. I never saw anyone drink from it. People said there was a Jäger machine in there. I didn't see anyone drink from it. The girls were drinking out of bottles they brought with them. We didn't know what the fuck was in it, but they were getting more and more fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Then one of them starts puking and getting all fucked up. The show ends. The girls end up outside the studio on the sidewalk on 57th Street.
Yeah.
And someone saw like that they were fucked up and called the ambulance. An ambulance comes to check them out to see if they're fucked up.
Yeah.
They were indeed fucked up because they were drunk. They checked them out, and the ambulance said they were fine. There wasn't alcohol poisoning to the point where they had to be brought to the hospital. Ralphie May went out, and a cop pulled up at that point, too, because he saw an ambulance, and asked what was happening.
He said that,
he
said that he got you guys out of it because the NYPD
A cop pulled up, asked the fucking ambulance crew what was happening. The ambulance crew said, we got some drunk chicks here, whatever. Ralphie May then walked up to the cops and then said, without solicitation, without the cops saying there's going to be shit happening unless someone says something, he walked up to the cop and said, hey, I'm Ralphie May. The cop knew him from Last Comic Standing and said, what happened? He goes, well, they were up here, Opie and Anthony show. I'm Ralphie May. Let's just keep it cool. The cop went, yeah, cool, no problem. Nothing would have happened anyway because the EMS guys had already taken care of the girls and said there was no alcohol poisoning. They weren't dying. They were hammered, but the band got them drunk. They were already drunk. We didn't give them any fucking booze when they were in the studio.
Yeah.
But the story sounded better. And I'll give you a little insight on radio, especially
I'm a broadcast major.
Especially not now radio, because now I would be like, that didn't happen. I could give a shit now about what people believe or don't believe. I am nothing about phony radio anymore. And I swear on my mother's fucking life, I am nothing about phony radio.
Yeah.
And when we did the bra fucking bombing, we did some phony fucking radio.
Yeah.
I'm past that point. I don't give a shit. I love real shit now. A real interview, if it rules, it rules. If it sucks, it sucks. I'm not going to fucking make shit of it. So, Ralphie May.
That interview, though.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking right.
They're fantastic.
Ralphie May talked to the cop. The cop literally didn't need to be talked to. But Ralphie May took that as, I kept the cop from busting you guys. And that isn't the way it happened. We appreciated him talking to the cop, but that doesn't... Now it's going to get ugly. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
that doesn't give him an in every time he asks to be on the show. And to tell you the truth, I like Ralphie as a guy, as a person.
Yeah.
Talking off the air, he's a nice enough guy. But here's Ralphie on the show. Let me do my impersonation. You'll be amazed. Hold on. No, don't you fuck me up. Don't you fuck me. I'm doing an impersonation.
I'm sorry.
And believe me, you'd think it was the real person. What movie?
Goodfellas.
Thank you. Here it is. Hey, holy shit. Did you read about this fucking doctor? It was a dentist. And he gave a girl some nitrous and then fucking pulled her bra down and felt her tits. And I thought that she was... Shut the fuck up, you fat fuck! I'm trying to do a bit! Motherfucker! Thank you. I tell by your laughter you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I've had it with that fuck.
Here's what...
And he doesn't know that's why he's not on the show? Shut the fuck up for a second. You don't have to be the center of attention every 2 seconds on the Opie and Anthony show. You don't have to just let us talk and talk like a human. Motherfucker. You stapled stomach fuck. I've had it with him. And that's why he's not on the show. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
He puts together a great act. I saw him out at Oswego, but he's not a great improv guy. He doesn't add liners.
Dude, look. As I said, I like him as a person. But as far as his stand-up act goes, it's a fucking wigger act. It's always been a wigger act. You're a white guy, motherfucker. Stop trying to sound like Pryor. And then he comes into the studio, and our show, by the way, unless you've noticed over the past 17 motherfuck cunt years, is not about doing your act. It's about sitting there and joining in to whatever conversation we're having. Colin Quinn, beautiful at it. Rich Voss, beautiful at it.
Yeah.
Fucking Kelly, great. Norton, he's part of the show, brilliant at it. There are other... Fucking Patton Oswalt the other day.
Oh, he killed.
Dude, that motherfucker is one of the funniest bastards I've ever seen. And believe me, I hate his politics. And that took me like I've seen him talk about Obama and the Democrats and stuff. And sometimes I let that get in the way of somebody that's marginal. That motherfucker is so funny and so smart and so good at just hanging like a man and a guy that he did with the show. All that shit goes away. I don't care what it is. He's a funny guy. Patton Oswalt was fucking great.
Great on the King of Queens, too.
Yeah, the guy's been fucking great. Seinfeld, his little scenes on Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
I was like starstruck. I love Seinfeld. But
yeah, me too.
But fucking bro, he does it. Look.
No, I get it.
Ralphie May, I don't think he understands. He does too much radio, is what it is, by the way. Like, he's the kind of guy, he got kind of a hit on fucking Last Comic.
Yeah.
And he takes anything he can get on radio. So what you see is the Ralphie May that does 20 shows that are like, so Ralphie, why don't you tell us about how you feel about babies? Hey, Ralphie May, why don't you talk about your weight loss? Hey, Ralphie May, why don't you... And then he comes on our show, and we're one of 20 other shows. And it's, yeah, exactly. And we're not that show. I'm not sitting here saying we're the most brilliant show on radio. Believe me,
yes,
we are dick fucks that are just trying to get to 10 a.m. But
Hysterical. Don't sell yourself
don't
short,
fucking sit there and cackle like a bitch at everything that's said, because believe me, a lot of shit ain't funny. And scream and then interrupt a flow of conversation. And that's, by the way, why he hasn't been on the show. And if anyone wants to clip this and send it to him, feel free. I don't give a shit. I ain't feeling him, is what the black man says. I ain't feeling him.
Or Ralphie and his act.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, bro. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm actually Ryan from upstate Greenwich, New York. I was trying to do Jesse Ventura when I first called in.
Let me tell you something. There ain't no way you're doing Jesse unless you got thermite paint. And I'm not flying in a plane. Vince McMahon could bring it down. I'm driving. That fucking scene. If you look at who was that comic, by the way? It's on YouTube, and it's Vince McMahon. Just put like Vince McMahon comic impression, and you'll find it. It's the funniest fucking Vince McMahon impression I've ever seen. The guy's a genius. And I'm only doing an impression. Whenever I do Vince, I'm doing an impression of that guy doing an impression of Vince. It's genius. I ripped him off completely. All right, bro. Thanks for calling, man. I'm glad we finally got that out.
All right.
Thanks, man.
I'm actually a broadcast major in college, and you guys are my heroes, so it's really worth staying up to talk to you.
Great. Hey, have fun spinning records. I'm fucking with you. You know what? Do you have $100,000? You have $100,000?
I do not.
Oh, I thought everyone did. You build your own studio in your basement and you do a show. What's wrong with you? Just scrub up $100,000. It's easy.
However, the $100,000 bit from years ago, that is how I can tell if certain people I know are going to like it.
You're you're a douchebag.
Couple of douchebags.
I'm going to buy a new truck. Are you? All right, my friend.
All right.
Later,
Great
bro.
talking to you, man.
Later.
Good.
Yeah, you know, some people are going to be pissed. I don't know what the fuck. I haven't even read the chat. Let me move over here a little bit. Take my microphone. Let me see. I see loyalty. I see something. Loyalty. Someone's mad. All I saw was the word loyalty. Suck. Ryan's boring. Get him off $100,000. All right. Let me see. When you start new show without Opie and Jimmy, I like Ryan. His impersonation was great. This mic works. Let me see. Ralphie May is now dead from, Send me the bill. Change the channel, please. What? The background. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to change that. And you're not sleepy? No, I'm not. Call Ronnie B. I'm not calling Ronnie B at 4:21 in the morning. I want to fuck your face. Thanks. Life from the Compound's awesome. Of course it is. Yeah, that was that's been how I felt about the whole Ralphie May thing for quite a while. I don't know. Sorry, just not quite into it. Let me see the guide. Let me see what's on. Why is this are you oh my god, holy shit, have I had that channel on the whole time? Oh, I'm sorry. Have I had that? Oh man, am I hammered? I don't think I've had me on. Oh, that's good. I was yelling. I looked silly. What are you gonna do?
By the way, Ralphie, get the word out to Ralphie May. We don't hate him.
Because I went off on a Compound show.
On Ralphie?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Why? Were you got that idea from? Did you mean it, or were you drunk?
I was probably a little inebriated, but
what happened?
The truth did come out.
What happened?
Well, I might have gotten on. Someone might have brought up Ralphie May. I might have gotten on and said something to the effect of that when Ralphie's on, the show sounds like this. So, watching Dancing with the Stars last night, and let me tell you, Nancy Grace has huge arms, and those nostrils look like the air intakes on the hood of my Mustang. And I might have gone on for another 10 minutes just on that theme. And then I might have said something like, Ralphie May on the show, fuck Ralphie May.
Really?
Yeah. It might look,
he's uncomfortable.
Jim, I'm not a comic.
I know.
But so
I was extending the olive branch, and
then the subject might have been brought up that Ralphie May did help the show out at one point,
which he likes to bring up a lot.
Which
I'll be
likes
honest
to bring
with
up. But let me tell you
on
something.
that one.
I then refuted it on the Compound Show, saying, "Look, fuck that. We'd have gotten out of our own jam up." So I guess Ralphie tweeted and said, well, you won't have to worry about me. I won't bother you anymore and shit like that.
Jesus, what are you doing?
Look,
he's a nice guy.
I never said he wasn't a nice guy. I never said he wasn't a nice guy. I just said sometimes when he's on the show, it gets a little overbearing. And
what part? The laughing?
The laughing.
So can we tell him to laugh less?
It's almost like trying to calm down a dice thing, it's going to happen. I think in some ways derails the program. What can I say? I was just being honest.
Oh my God.
I'm
so happy I brought that up.
Hey, look, Ralphie, I apologize. I do apologize.
So you want to get him back on?
I was being a bit rash and a bit brash.
So let's get him back on the show.
And if he wants to come on, I have no problem.
You're not sounding convincing. Let's
No.
get him back on the show.
Huh?
It's kind of awkward.
Is it really?
Not really.
Or is it just the way it is?
It's just fun. I love where no holds barred.
That's what happens, and believe me, that's what used to happen during Afternoon Drive when Anthony was able to drink during the show. There was a bit more, drunkenness that would come out, and sometimes it comes out on other forms of media.
Sure.
And it certainly did. As far as Ralph is concerned, I may have gone off.
I just feel bad that he said,
Well, I do apologize if I hurt his feelings.
Where he's like, you won't have to worry about me anymore.
Well, see,
that's just because in the end, he's such a nice guy.
Well, he's the nicest of guys. There's nothing wrong with him.
Good dude.
But let me tell you something. There are plenty of nice guys that just don't quite fit sitting in the chair. And I don't mean size-wise.
I think he's done good radio for us.
A fat joke.
First couple of times.
Oh.
I'll agree with you.
He's a good dude. Look at him.
I agree.
He's a nice guy.
I have no qualms about the niceness of Ralphie May. He's one of the nicest guys we've ever had on here.
He's a very good stand-up.
Always courteous and cordial.
Really good stand-up.
I'm not very familiar with Ralphie May's stand-up. All I've seen is the Dancing with the Stars version of comedy that he was on. And Last Comic. It's not the
Was
reality.
he on Last Comic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how he got his. That's how he made his bones.
Didn't he do one of our virus shows?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He did.
I
How'd that
believe it.
work out?
I don't remember if he did it. I mean,
Did it work out well? Who remembers? Did he do well?
I honestly don't.
I'll be
remember.
completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he did it.
I'm
not even joking.
Did Bill Burr ever do it?
Yeah, Bill
Oh, you
did.
remember that, huh?
Yep.
Well, yeah, Bill had a rough time.
Yeah, but boy, did he fucking
He turned it
slay.
around,
Yes,
though.
he did.
Oh, he certainly did.
That was like the turning point for Bill Burr. I know Jimmy Schubert did our virus show.
Jimmy Schubert coming out of a urinal.
He was
with
terrific.
A wow sticker on it.
He was
porta
great.
potty.
Talking about potato flakes and stuff.
Oh, jeez. Hey, yeah, well, look at this guy. A fan behind me. He's spraying potato flakes all over the girls.
All right, why don't we move on, man? Before
Yeah? A little uncomfy?
Not really.
Not really. I got in a little bit of a brawl last night on the Twitter.
Yeah. Oh boy, did you?
And it just didn't have anything to do with it. Like, of course, we've had Patton Oswalt on the show.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. I love Patton. He's fun.
I love him on the show, and
fun guy.
He certainly thinks differently than you.
Yeah, our politics
the headline
are different,
here.
but who cares? That's nothing to do with everything. Believe me. So he brought up this documentary about these two small businesses in Los Angeles.
Right.
One's a paper company. It's been there forever. And another one's a printing company. And I guess they work with each other, and they're falling on very, very hard times. And, their future is definitely in question.
One paper and one printing company.
Yeah.
But aren't those businesses sort of going away?
They are kind of archaic, but
how do you keep that shit going?
I don't know.
I hate paper at this point.
Paper. This guy, a lot of invitations and stuff the printer makes, and
right.
It was pretty interesting seeing how he does things. But
so, is it a company that could survive?
I don't know. I guess.
Evites. You don't get invitations anymore. You get evites, emails
true.
or text messages.
Yeah, it's all about the
It
evites.
could just be the fact that the future is kind of plowing over them.
I think it might be.
The future's
You don't want to
plowing
run
over
a
them.
typewriter company at this point, right?
Yeah, but Patton he posted the link to the documentary. Said just check this out for 9 minutes, whatever. And I did. I watched it. It was cool. It was interesting to see this, and it got a little thought provoking on the fact that it could just be the future plowing over these poor guys, or the economy, or who knows what it is. So he said, we got to support these guys and make sure they don't fail and things like that. Noble effort. But I just happened to point out the fact that if you pushed Obama for months and months on end for the election, and then you turn around and want to help small business, I mean, it's... And I don't want to get... I'm bringing up our discussion last night. I'm not getting into this argument anew here on the show, so forget it. If you disagree, I'm sorry. But it seems to me like his plans for the future, for taxes, what he's done over the past 4 years, hasn't really been a juggernaut of small business. That's all I'm saying. Whether you agree or not, whatever the details you want to throw in, tweet me later. But for right now, that was my tweet to Patton Oswalt.
Right.
Yeah, but what about...
Oh, God, right? Exactly. So Patton Oswalt, he responded. It's like, well, what do you mean? And so we started getting into the most civil, nice discussion about that.
Both sides trying to make their points.
Exactly. Well, we got surrounded by each other's fans, and they were fucking animals. You fucking cunts! You fucking libtard dickbag! Fuck you! Your candidate likes magic hats, and fucking you religious piece of shit! And what? We were having a civil discussion, and everyone piled on. Just piled on. Repugnant.
Isn't that type of irrational anger uncomfortable?
Yes!
So you guys obviously can handle a little heated debate, a lively debate.
It was a discussion,
as people like to say.
So I noticed a few things that were really just kind of, brother. And I know the right has a bunch of douchebags, but there's a different type of douchery on the left. And since I lean more right, I notice the douchery more on the left.
You actually lean right at this point?
I'm far from religious right.
You're on the floor.
Believe me. So this one guy was actually a professor, and he writes, "Oh, Patton, you're gonna fall for this trolls like garbage." Meanwhile, if you read our posts, you would see it was a civil discussion based on each other's opinions and what we've garnered from the information we've gotten over the years. And he, as a professor, was just discounting whatever the fuck I said
calling it trolling because he didn't agree with my point.
Right.
That shit to me is more fucking obnoxious than someone just writing, "Hey, dumb cunt." That to me is somebody, he's in the schools. He's the one that's supposedly teaching.
Right.
And he can't even grasp the fact that we have differing opinions. We're having an open, civil dialogue with each other, albeit surrounded by savagery. But this guy, that annoyed me more than any of the cunts. And then it's like, get a brain, Anthony. You get that from people. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Get a brain because I decided to take up a discussion with a man of a differing viewpoint? It astounds me.
It's fun, though, right?
How stupid people are. It is fun.
It's kind of fun.
And then,
your big mistake is trying to reason with the idiots out there.
I know.
They're just idiots.
I try, but it's
you try to hit these idiots with actual facts and knowledge, and they what is that?
I know.
No, I'm telling you, this is how it is.
And I'm sorry, it is very difficult to explain Obama's tax code and how it will affect the economy in
140 characters.
140 characters that Twitter allots you. It's a little difficult.
Yeah, because the continued tweet never works. That just gets lost somewhere in the timeline.
And the tweet longer.
I never do tweet longer.
Well, I got one of those last night, too. In the middle of my discussion with Pat and Oswald and fending off these fucking assholes that were not understanding what we were doing, I get a tweet from a weepy fucking dude. Ralphie May.
I like Ralphie.
I
do like Ralphie.
Look, I have no problem with Ralphie.
He's such a sweet guy.
Except for what I said. And all I said...
What was his tweet again? Because it was uncomfortable.
You got to read his tweet. First, let me tell you what I said. Let everybody what I said.
He sounded, it's Twitter. I felt like I was reading something from John Candy. From Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
It had that tone to his tweet.
You might not find it. He might have deleted it.
Really?
I don't know why he would do that either, but...
well, you got to find the tweet.
So I get the tweet, and, well, first of all, I was on Live from the Compound one night. And, of course, I'm just pounding fucking drinks and having fun and shit. And someone called up and asked why Ralphie May hasn't been on this show in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I don't know, whatever it is. And then I started getting into a little discussion about Ralphie. And
I'm sure you're downplaying how it was.
Well, think of me
on
yelling and drunk. Of course.
Right.
Of course it was obnoxious. I'm saying it wasn't.
I'm sure it wasn't a reasonable answer when you were doing it on Live.
No, it wasn't reasonable. But the gist of it was that it's when he comes in here, it's very difficult to get a word in edgewise. And the way we do a show, it's a back and forth discussion. It's not really a lot of zingers and one-liners that come out. It's a lot of discussion. You got to build your story and things like that. And it's very frustrating when you're starting to build it and Ralphie would just chime in and kind of derail what you're saying. Point number 2 was Ralphie's laugh. Even the microphones can't handle Ralphie's laugh.
Can we get the Ralphie laugh?
It distorts.
E-Rock, you got a job today. Find me a couple Ralphie May laugh clips, please.
Yeah.
Because then maybe Ralphie would understand what Ant's saying.
Dumb E-Rock is probably looking up the month of May. Everything wrong. Boo. Sorry.
And you moved on from it, but we probably should have Pat and Oswald on if you had this big thing happening last night.
No, I was thinking that too, but that doesn't even matter. It's like we're done.
I know, but it would be fun to have. First of all, he's good on the show, and you guys had a thing last night, so we probably should talk to him today.
Yeah, have him in live, I think, but I don't know. I mean, we're done. Yeah, maybe to talk about the Twitter thing, sure.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, I mean, I have no and people. I have no problem with Pat Oswald. Jesus, people are fucking crazy.
I read that and I'm like, what were people upset about? There was nothing nasty between.
Nothing.
Like what babies?
They are fucking babies.
I read that professor's tweet. Oh. What a little cunt. Are you real? And I read what you're like. Wow, there must have been something said, and it was nothing. I'm like that little banter between two people that know people that know each other.
Yeah. Patton, why are you entertaining this troll? 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 I'm fucking making a discussion about fucking taxes and the economy and small business. And nothing, there was nothing nasty in any of the tweets between me and Patton.
Right.
Nothing. But but peripheral people, holy fuck. Unbelievable.
So did you write Ralphie back?
Well, it was in the middle of
the Patton
Oswalt thing. So all I wrote, I retweeted his tweet and just put, "Oh, Jesus Christ," at the bottom. Jesus Christ.
Isn't that a long time ago, the Ralphie May thing?
Yes. And then Ralphie wrote back, he's like, "Oh, that's all you have to say?"
Oh,
and then put something like, "Well, you know, something about
then
having
he should call the show too,
giving
call
me
the
more
show.
credit than that," and I just put, "Ralphie, you a stand-up comic? ? And I put relax. Just fucking relax.
His feelings are probably hurt.
Fuck his feelings being hurt. We all get our fucking feelings hurt.
But I'm just saying.
He's hurt.
It's the dumb.
He's hurt by your words.
It's the dumb industry we're in. Day that doesn't go by that you don't look at something that should hurt your feelings.
He's probably
toughen up.
He's probably feeling like an easy target. I just see John Candy.
I'm an easy target.
I'm an easy target.
But a guy likes you. He feels comfortable. He has probably very affectionate feelings for you.
Well, that's
just lash
fine.
out at him.
I like Ralphie. There's not a. I don't not like Ralphie. I pointed out a few things.
I bet you his wife likes him, and his
All
friends
right.
like him.
My wife likes me. My friends like me.
I bet you his fans
like
him.
me.
I bet you he's the general. Jesus, I fucked
I'm
that.
the
genuine article.
The genuine article.
The genuine article. I also fucked up my football pick. Holy fuck, I'm getting killed. I actually said the San Francisco Giants.
Oh, really? Whoops. Well, that would have been a good thing to bet.
I would never go New York Giants or New Jersey Giants. Never.
No.
I don't do that shit. I'm a Jets fan. So I'll take a peek at the 49ers and I'll take a peek at the Pats.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Is that the...
I have to make that correction because people can't move on with their lives until I make that correction. You found the tweet? What is it?
All right. Oh, my God.
Anthony, why did you say all that cunty shit about me? All right. Now you're just rubbing it in.
No.
What the fuck did I ever do to you? Hey, you guys don't want me on the show. See, this is
I know.
This
you
is
guys.
John Candy shit.
And
hey,
by
you
the
guys
way-
don't want me on the show? That's cool. Whatever. But that shit was uncalled for. You got a problem with me? By all means, it would take your producers 2 phone calls or less to get my number. You could talk to me like a fucking man.
Oh, God. First of all, stop with the fucking man stuff. All right? Stop it. Jesus. And cunty shit? If that's cunty shit, man, boy, you got thin skin.
I don't think that's cunty shit. That's pretty...
it's whatever it was.
Pretty brazen. Cunty's more like what?
Yeah.
Underhanded, kind of like what? What would be a good example of cunty shit?
I don't know.
Jimmy?
But that ain't it.
Help me out.
Cunty shit?
Yeah, but that's more like...
It's just talking about the show. It was nothing personal. I never get personal with them.
There's a couple guys that have an out-of-control laugh that we have a problem
I'll tell you what was cunty shit. Like, I got a guy who I knew he was kind of he was one of these hangers-on who had been around for a while, but I knew he was kind of a douche because he had blasted me at one point years ago, and then we talked, and then he did it again recently, and I'm like, enough with this cocksucker.
Yeah.
You're a cunt.
Write it down.
I don't remember his name. I know his face. I don't know. I know his first name. I his last name. He's just a cunt. And I'm like, why did I ever?
Oh yeah, that guy's got major fucking problems.
Yeah, he's just a jerk.
And then he makes believe he doesn't trash you when he sees you. One of those twats.
He's a fucking cunt, hanger on, little baby boy. Sorry that you're not a part of the show anymore. Sorry.
Part of the show.
Well, you know what I'm saying, like associated in any way. He was never an on-air guy.
No.
But whatever. I just smashed him on Twitter and just blocked him. Not because I don't mind a guy who I know. If I know you and you come at me like some anonymous guy who I don't know,
right?
That's different. It's like the way you and Pat went at it was not nasty. No. I don't want somebody I know addressing me,
right?
But it was just like one of these, like, oh, I thought you were better than that. Like one of the, bye, scumbag.
See you later.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I forget you're alive until you pipe up.
Right.
I literally, if that guy fucking shot himself, I would forget he ever existed, and I wouldn't grieve.
Mm-hmm. So it's good
So
to
go
know.
away.
Good to know he does it to everybody.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
And then he comes up to you, makes believe, your pals, and
I hate him.
Yeah. What's the rest of the Ralphie tweet? Oh yeah,
That was it. I
Be a
read it all.
fucking man.
Yeah.
First of all, it says, "Hey, you guys don't want me on the show." I said what I said.
Yeah, man. Don't talk for me, Ralphie.
Because they do that with you
Of
and
course they do.
and me and
We're-
me
we're
and you.
separate people.
It's like when we address things, whether it's here on the air or on Twitter or any other medium, we're saying it individually. I don't put a blanket fucking Opie and Anthony show stamp on what I say.
No, we are.
So no, it wasn't you guys don't want me on the show, and I didn't say I don't want you on the show. I said you fucking cut everyone off in the middle of talking, and your laugh fucking kills. It kills the fucking everything. It's like a superhero sound.
E-Rock, you got examples?
You make, fucking.
We're still pulling through stuff.
All right, yeah, give me a few. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Speaking
And talk to me like a fucking man. Yeah,
that's just
I
gay.
hate that line.
That's just gay.
Oh, I'm not a man because what about I'm hiding?
Well, wouldn't he be a man and just call the show today?
No one's refused his call. We haven't ever looked down and seen Ralphie May. Wow, don't pick him up. I'm sitting there during commercials going, don't pick it up. I'm not a man. Fuck you, wigger.
What?
Well, he's getting me pissed now.
What?
Oh, he is. Stop it.
Isn't he a figure?
We'll be real here.
No.
Oh,
I
jeez.
tried.
All right, now it is. You guys.
What? Thank you, Teddy. Thank you.
No, I'm just fucking. He really is whiny.
Twitter's getting out of control, I think.
It really is.
I think it might be time to shut down
Dude,
Twitter.
it has completely changed the way people discuss things, argue.
Right.
Every aspect of a personal relationship, whether it be just something fleeting and a comment or very personal and deep discussion, has been absolutely changed by Twitter.
Did we find the Ralphie May clips? It's tough to move on with the show without getting some examples of what Ant was talking about.
They're still looking. We don't have many Ralphie May best of clips saved. So they're going through old shows trying to find this.
Rod, what are you saying?
Enjoy the Ralphie May tweets later.
How about
Hold on, let me call it.
That's me. That's me.
E-Rock.
Yeah.
I just want to ask, and I want an honest answer. Why don't we have too many Ralphie May best of clips? Because it seems like we save everything. That's a little strange. I want an answer.
Well, one, he wasn't on that much.
Okay.
And,
all right, that happens.
Two, there wasn't really much to pick from those shows.
Yeah, I think one of his appearances is completely stricken from the record.
Yeah.
Oh, the time there was some fingering going on?
Oh. And a couple of them were phone calls, so can't really get the full effect off
I like
those.
Ralphie May. I mean, I went with him when he really believed that he saved our careers. It didn't. We would have skated. We would have been all right.
I mean, thanks.
But I went with it. I'm like, yeah, what the hell? You saved our show.
Yeah. Now we'll be in greats.
Huh?
Now we're in greats and we're fucking being cunty with them. And I've heard from other people, though, that they started tweeting me about how one guy goes, I'm a nobody. And I said something critical about Ralphie. And for 12 hours, I had to deal with him tweeting me about what I said. I think Ralphie gets a little, sensitive. I think he's a little sensitive. You know. It's a hard industry to be in and be that fucking sensitive. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, people are fucking brutal. Oh, damn you. That's terrible. I won't even read that.
I don't even know why we're talking about Ralphie May today. That came out of nowhere.
Well, because he fucking
what, it
tweeted.
finally got to him that some stuff was said?
He tweeted me before.
He has,
about that. Yeah, and I just kind of went, look, I was just going off about it. That doesn't... It's neither here nor there.
Right.
I mean, what the fuck?
Want to eat?
Yeah, let's
we
eat
found
some
one clip if you want it before going to...
Oh, well, of course we would.
I warn you, it's a little distorted.
Oh, is it?
So, wait. So, Ralphie May's mad at all of us, even though...
Right, it's just me that's
even though Ant's the leader on this one.
Yeah.
Look, we all take the lead on things, and then everyone else gets fucking blamed. That's not...
I know, it's ridiculous. But I was saying, when Ralphie's on the show, somebody had asked me, I didn't just volunteer it, but... Neither here nor there. Someone asked me why Ralphie hasn't been on the show, and I said, I don't know. But then I brought up the fact that there were a couple of issues I have with Ralphie, one of which is the fact that he's very loud on the show. It's distracting. His laugh is loud and distracting, and he kind of bowls over you when you're trying to talk and have a discussion. It's very hard to have a discussion.
I don't think we have an example of that. I challenge you, Rock.
All right.
Great. That sounded like Patrice.
Patrice would do that.
Wasn't Patrice?
No, Patrice would do that, but he'd back off the mic a lot.
When he did it, you were like, "Fuck!" You knew you were doing all right. When Patrice gave you that laugh, and he knew how to just completely go, "All right, I'm out of control," and move away.
Yeah,
he has walked out of one of my favorite videos I ever filmed was when he actually left the studio because he knew he was laughing so hard. Fuck, I miss that motherfucker. Year tomorrow, right?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Lost Patrice a year tomorrow. Sam's disappointed in E-Rock.
Why?
Yeah, we heard a little of this pre-show.
I like E-Rock, but I was just... Something that he said yesterday, I was like, I wish he had done a little more.
E-Rock, you want to get on mic there? Sam's disappointed with you.
What else is new?
It's not a big deal.
And you guys do radio together,
I like E-Rock.
Yeah, when Sam's doing his thing, E-Rock's there. Very confident E-Rock, a very different E-Rock.
Yeah. E-Rock, are you discouraged that Sam is blowing by you, as far as on-air goes?
No, not really.
Really?
No.
You want to be the behind-the-scenes guy?
I'm happy where I am.
Yeah.
Oh. I've never seen happy where I am look like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a little disappointed yesterday.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
Well, I was listening to the replay and I was reminded, you guys asked him a question yesterday that I really wanted him to answer. I didn't feel like he answered it as legitimately as he could have.
Open and honestly, which would have been a lot better than the way he did answer.
I felt like he gave an answer that was a little bit politically correct and that wouldn't hurt feelings on either side.
Okay.
Well, that's E-Rock.
But to me...
E-Rock's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy.
I mean, you can't deny it. He is a nice guy.
But I really wanted in that moment...
He's shady and all that shit,
right.
But in the end, he's a nice guy.
In that moment, I wanted to hear...
He thinks of consequences.
Yeah.
Which you can't do if you do this radio show.
Exactly. I wanted to hear consequence-free E-Rock in the moment that I'm talking about.
Exactly. What was the question that disappointed you?
The question was, it was in reference, you said, E-Rock, do we have any Ralphie May best-of clips? E-Rock said, no, I'm not really finding a lot of clips.
Right.
And your question to E-Rock was, E-Rock, why don't you explain to me why you can't find... Because you said this, we saved pretty much everything.
Right.
Pretty much.
Could you maybe explain to me why there aren't a lot of Ralphie May best-of clips in the system? And I felt like E-Rock's answer was a little politically correct. It wasn't quite...
It's kind of like when you ask a politician who their favorite baseball team is.
Yeah.
There's no real, commitment to the question.
Yeah, I think E-Rock knew that the answer to that question was different than the one that he gave. The real dirty truth.
E-Rock, comment? What? How did he answer that? I forget now. It was so vague. I don't even remember.
He said, "Well, because he was only on once or twice, and a couple of them were phoners,
Right.
And it was like, there's a really more direct answer than
There's
that.
a really good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did E-Rock say?
That's what he said.
Very vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well...
couple phoners, couple, you know...
Hard to find because we... Yeah, there was...
E-Rock.
Comment?
It's not my beef with him.
Well, wait, it's not a matter of taking shots. It's just a matter of answering the question.
And there you go,
That's
everyone.
exactly what
That's
you
the
were just saying.
frustration.
That's what Opie was saying.
That's the
pre-show.
frustration of E-Rock.
No, you want me to shit on the guy, and I
No,
gave you the answer as to why we don't have it.
Why don't you feel like you could be one of the guys here on the show and be part of the show?
But it goes deeper than that. We're not. If you don't want to shit on somebody, that is fine. But you don't answer anything honestly. You know the answer, and that's all we were asking for.
Right.
We don't have really anything best of Ralphie May.
E-Rock likes keeping all his options
And why is
open.
that?
Won't burn one bridge.
There was nothing really worth saving.
There you go.
Which implies...
Was he a bit lackluster on the show? Some guys, you know, they could be a little lackluster.
E-Rock's a queer.
For many reasons. We've come to that conclusion. The guys talked it over, E-Rock. You're a Peter Pumper.
You just like saying that.
I certainly do.
It really is fun to say.
That's why, I don't know. That's why, and now he's going to get mad, but that's what frustrates me with him. Yeah. Like, we're not, I mean, we just want you to be honest if we ask you a question.
That's all.
That's it.
Because when he's all balls, everybody loves him.
Oh, God. I love E-Rock when he shows his balls.
Right.
Absolutely. Big fan of that.
Me too.
Big fan of E-Rock balls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big fan of the E-Rock balls.
E-Rock balls.
Who doesn't love brass balls Nagel?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Brass balls Nagel. That's a good one. I like that.
He only pops up.
And I love how
very rare.
I love how we get mad at people for being nice guys.
It can't exist.
What's wrong
here.
with us?
It really doesn't work here.
Like in the
this
real world,
atmosphere.
people would be like, "God, that E-Rock's a nice guy." We're like, and here we're like, "Yeah, I know, it stinks."
Yeah. Makes it difficult for the rest of us.
Right.
Takes away our fun sometimes.
I'm a nice guy when I'm not around here.
I'm
Who
not.
gives a fuck? if
Nagel
you're a nice
spouted
guy
off
out
about
there?
some guy on Twitter for fucking ragging on Jim Jeffries' baby.
You did?
And E-Rock was like, hey, E-Rock stepped right up for that. Hey, the fuck is wrong with you?
What was wrong with Jim Jeffries' baby?
Nothing. Adorable. But some guy said like, oh nice fetal alcohol syndrome
And he got the
eyes.
term wrong, too.
Did he?
Yeah, he said the whole thing wrong, where it's just like the guy just posted a photo of his brand new baby.
Yeah.
And you're saying because of your drinking, your kid looks retarded.
Right.
Oh, Jesus. What's wrong with some of these people that listen to our show?
E-Rock slammed him back, though. He called that
Nagel
guy.
fucking jumped on him.
He said, "Wow, you're an unfunny, four-eyed shithead."
Yes, that's what E-Rock wrote.
See?
And that's what I love right
See?
there.
That's
There's some
brass
E-Rock
balls
showing
Nagel
his
right
balls.
there.
Some of those brass balls.
Who's got the account, man? E-Rock's balls. Who's going to get it on Twitter?
Brass balls Nagel.
Or Brass Balls Nagel. That
Right,
works.
right. E-Rock's balls or brass balls Nagel.
You know what we
That's
just
a
did?
fucking name.
There's going to be about 20
Yes.
E-Rock ball Twitter accounts. Or balls, whatever. So Ralphie May calling in today?
Oh, shit. Nice.
Sure. That's good.
Is he still hurting?
Is he hurting?
There were tweets yesterday.
Are his feelings hurt? There was some Ralphie May tweets yesterday?
Yeah. He was talking to...
I missed them.
He's a little frustrated that you didn't really comment to his tweet.
I fucking didn't. I wasn't even. I was
I don't
barely
even know
on
where
Twitter last night. I don't spend my whole fucking life on Twitter. Sometimes I have little fucking, discussions, arguments, fucking outbursts, whatever you want to call them. But last night, you know what? I was doing shit.
Wow. How is that?
It's pretty fun. Damn it. I like doing shit. Went out to dinner last night. It was fucking great. Had a little wine. Nice fucking Italian restaurant.
A little wine.
A little wine.
Did
Nah,
you go-
I like split a bottle, so it was cool.
You go to, downtown.
No, I actually kept it
Local?
over there in Restaurant Row.
I know.
My
Restaurant
normal
Row.
place. The usual place. They treat me very nice over there.
Which one do you go to over there?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say because it is one of those places I go to a lot, and the fucking owner knows me now. I walk in, he's like, Anthony, hello. Gives me a little shake of the hand.
That's good. That's nice.
Oh, it's fucking great. He knows exactly what I want. Brings fucking a bottle of wine over immediately. Fucking the cheese with the balsamic reduction on a plate. And bread, and you're just fucking shoving shit in your face. Oh, it's fantastic.
I really want to eat that now.
It's so good.
Wait, does he go to... Do you go to...
Not if it's on Restaurant Row. It's a place I don't know. I normally don't eat there. That's for tourists.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of a...
Wait, you know where he goes?
I know where Restaurant Row is. It's 40...
I know that.
Yeah. It's, yeah, I'm no secret where Restaurant Row is.
Is it called something like that?
No.
Is it on the corner?
You spelled McDonald's wrong.
Is it on the corner?
No, it's kind of mid-block, a little further away from Times Square and shit.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
It's but it's fucking. I like it because the guy, like, fucking really hooks me up.
Why is Ralphie May?
Artichokes.
Why is Ralphie May like doing this?
So what did he write last night?
But, hold on, but where did this even begin?
This began when fucking a year ago about when I fucking went on Live from the Compound show, and somebody asked me about Ralphie May, and I just started talking about how it's very difficult to do our show when he's on the show. I was talking about how it's very difficult. I like when I tell a story and stuff to have a little dynamic to the delivery. Mm-hmm. You got your highs and lows. You got your little pauses, dramatic pause, whatever you want to say.
There might be some searching
within
the story
You're trying
itself.
to find the right word.
Trying to find the rhythm of it.
And in the middle of a story, when you know you can't even stop for a second because you're going to get, oh, shit! Oh! Oh! You don't have it when I was there. It's like, and then I just fucking, I push the mic away, lean back on my chair and go, all right. My hands go out and I'm like, well, all right. It doesn't make me want to say,
that was a year ago?
Yes, let's have Ralphie May on the show when shit like that, when I just know that that's what the show is going to be.
And that was a year ago. I think recently we did take a shot at his laugh. But we're going to do a whole. We're going to do a whole production piece with guys that laugh way too hard and loud into the microphone. We're going to do that very soon. And you got the Who Kid, you got Ricky Gervais, you got Ralphie May.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer laughs very hard.
Bert Kreischer laughs really hard into the mic. Godfrey laughs really hard into the mic.
Seth Rogen, someone saying?
Seth, we're going to do a whole fucking production piece. So Ralphie May should be flattered. He's going to be part of that.
Exactly.
He might be the star of that piece.
Could be the star of the piece.
And Ant said
maybe we can make it into some kind of rock festival production piece where he's the headliner.
Oh, brother.
Ant said he started that a year ago, but that's not to say that's the only time it's been mentioned.
I said recently, I think we made fun of his life.
Right. It's been mentioned.
Well, it's become the thing.
It's become the thing.
But then it came up 2 days ago.
Then,
all right, so what did he tweet yesterday?
Well, 2 days ago was the original tweet because Ant was in his Patton Oswalt battle.
Right.
And for whatever reason, Ralphie
May just chimed in the middle of my Patton Oswalt discussion.
Oh, so he's sort of doing the same thing on Twitter.
Yeah. I can't believe he did the same thing on Twitter.
Are you saying he has bad timing when he pipes in?
Horrid timing.
Oh, great. I would, you've played that a couple times now. I would swear that's Patrice O'Neal, by the way.
Yeah. Patrice would do that.
Patrice has to be on that.
Yeah.
Patrice at times laughed really hard into the mic.
Yes.
But you knew it was completely genuine.
Yes.
Plus,
Patrice wouldn't laugh unless he found something fucking funny.
And he wouldn't trample stories when he laughed.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like it would add to the experience.
We're all guilty of that shit, but yeah, in general. Yeah, but just like when he's in here, I mean, there was no reason for him to. That was like the worst timing to like.
I read
start as they like to say a beef with you.
Yeah, and it was done on fucking Tweet Longer, so it was a fucking big long thing I was reading.
Twit Longer, whatever
the fuck it's called.
What a waste of time that is.
Oh, no one.
Just look at your words and cut a few of them out.
The whole thing is 140 characters. That's the whole gist of it.
Yeah, it's just such a funny response, though, because I was reading all this Anthony Patton Oswalt stuff, and then all of a sudden Ralphie May tweets him and says, Anthony, why did you say all that cunty shit about me? What the fuck did I ever do to you? Hey, you guys don't want me on the show? That's cool, whatever. But that shit was uncalled for. You got a problem with me? By all means, it would take your producers 2 phone calls or less to get my number. You can talk to me like a fucking man.
Like a fucking man. Don't call my manhood into question, fucker.
Which
Jesus.
Anthony just responded by saying, oh, Jesus Christ. Period.
Yeah, because I'm in the middle of something.
Well, but he sounded a little like John Candy. Like I said that yesterday. But when you read that, I just see John Candy.
Yeah.
All upset and bothered.
When someone asks me a simple question and I answer it, I'm not like, well, you know what? Before I answer this, let me get Ralphie on the phone and, you know, like a man, I'll discuss it. Like a man. Just stop with the like a man.
And look, I've seen Ralphie May do stand-up. He's funny. Yeah. Ralphie May is funny. You know, maybe he's had a few lackluster appearances on the show, but he's a funny stand-up. I would never take that away from him.
Lackluster is a funny term.
Well, I'm being E-Rock.
Oh, just trying to make sure.
You know, lackluster. Cool. Lackluster means, you know, you're having a bad day.
Right.
It's a little worse than having a bad day. It might be, I'm not sure if it's a bad day or if this is your...
This is how it's going to be.
Right. I love the word lackluster.
So yesterday, some fan tweeted him and said, you tweeted last night and started it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. Called their show tomorrow. And Ralphie wrote, I talked directly to Ant, asked for an explanation. I got none. That's how it went down.
Well, because, I mean...
Oh, God.
But he could have easily got it. He could easily got Anthony's number. If he had a problem.
And what am I supposed to just drop what I'm doing and give him an explanation to his twit longer and fucking sit there while I'm in the middle of having a discussion?
That twit longer bothers you, huh?
I fucking hate the twit longer. Just so he could, you know, call my manhood into question because I didn't fucking get on the phone with fucking Roland and get him booked and fucking, you know, it's not that important to me.
Can you imagine if you called Ralphie May and said, listen, Ralphie, I wanted to talk to you person to person and let you know that you laugh too loudly?
Yes.
He'd be like, why are you calling me?
Because I'm a man, and I feel I should be a man, and I don't know, well, it's what it is.
Maybe he'll call today, whatever.
It's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Ralphie May.
Hi, kids. How are you?
It's Ralphie May.
What's up with the voice?
It's early.
It's got Steve-O voice.
Is this really Ralph?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I thought you were just a listener fucking around.
Ralphie May is calling in.
No, it's on a hotline.
What's going on, Ralphie?
I'm up really early. What's going on, guys?
Not much, Ralphie. What's up with you?
Ralphie's very hurt. I'm very hurt over here.
Why the fuck did this come out of nowhere?
I was having a discussion with Patton Oswalt, and then I get a Ralphie May tweet about how hurt you are and how I'm not a man.
No, one of my followers sent me a link to.
Are you on sleeping pills?
No, man.
This is how you sound when you first wake up.
It's L.A.
It's L.A.
So it's fucking early.
5:30 a.m.
5:30.
What time you set your alarm clock for this phone call?
5 o'clock. I'm sorry. I went to bed at 1 o'clock. My 3-year-old wet the bed, so I was up at 1 o'clock changing linens and putting the baby into bed. The bathroom.
Why do you
foresee a problem?
Why do you wet the bed? Did he see you rolling over?
He's 3.
What happened?
He's 3.
Oh.
That's what 3-year-olds do.
Yeah, they do.
Jim.
There's a bit of a panic.
Ask Jim.
Hey,
they tend to lose their urine if they're panicking.
Were you in rehab or no? You all right?
Yeah. I was in rehab.
Oh, I didn't know. Did you just get out? Someone told us.
What, buddy?
Did you just get out?
Yeah, I was in rehab. I got out like 10 days ago.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. Man.
Why were you in?
I didn't. Kenny just told us it off the air. I hope that wasn't private.
Why were you in rehab?
No, it wasn't private at all.
Why were you in there, brother?
My wife thought at first it was opiates, but it wasn't. I was just going crazy. I had I think I was going crazy from post-traumatic stress disorder. I almost died last year, and I couldn't cover it up anymore. I couldn't cover up trauma anymore with food. I had gastric bypass, and then I couldn't cover it up with marijuana anymore. And I almost died again last year from double pneumonia. I had bilateral double pneumonia and pulmonary embolisms. And I couldn't smoke marijuana anymore.
This is the guy you're beating up, Pat.
I'm not beating anybody
This
up.
is the guy you're beating up.
No, I understand why he might be a little sensitive.
Well, no, I'm clear-headed now. I'm clear-headed. I'm past all that stuff. But
why did you hold on? See, this is what Ed talks about. Ralphie, listen. It'll do you a lot of good if you listen a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Now, why did your wife think that it was the opiates?
She just didn't understand the big change in mood and everything that was going on with me. She just thought it was drugs. That is the only reason that I could be acting so different.
Were you just depressed, or were you like violent or something?
I was depressed. I was just I didn't get violent at all. I was just depressed and just my mood had changed so much, and I was just a different person.
Jeez.
Jesus. Sorry, didn't mean to be a bummer.
No. That's Jeez, Opie.
But how long were you in rehab?
30-something days.
Damn, that must have been tough not seeing the kid for 30 days.
Well, you know, it's
you get some visits, right?
They got to come out every couple of days. Yeah, so it was easier than most rehabs, and it was a really upscale. It was probably one of the best rehabs in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile.
that's one of the best movies of all time.
Jesus.
Yeah, we've been featuring that movie today on our show.
One of the funniest things of all time.
Fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Are you sober now?
Yeah. But
what's your name, fat body?
Anyways, I didn't drink. I never was a big drinker, and for the last year and something, I didn't. I hadn't smoked marijuana at all, and
open your mouth.
And I only took the pain meds for like legitimate pain, and I never took.
What was the legitimate pain?
I'm sorry?
What was the legitimate pain?
I was in a big car wreck when I was a kid. I broke 42 bones, 64 separate breaks.
And you're still suffering from that?
Yeah. When you're over 400 pounds and you're on the road as much as I was, I mean, like I haven't done a show. Well, I mean, I've done like 4 or 5 shows since October, but I was already over 311 shows.
Wow. Show per pound.
That's
crazy.
One per.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yawn.
Yeah. No. Ralphie, I got it. I just want to get into this a little bit.
Can we break it down? Like, how did this come about? I need to even know that.
Well, again, I'll explain it. It was no. Actually, I was doing a compound show, and of course, I like getting fucking completely sauced, tanked, and going on live from the compound. That's like the gimmick. Is the show looks very professional and polished. Green screen set, and it looks great, but I'm completely unprofessional and drunk doing it. It makes it kind of fun and exciting. Somebody asked me, where's Ralphie May been on the Opie and Anthony show? And I answered, he hasn't been on in a while. And then I said, but there wasn't a reason why you hadn't been on. It just had happened that you hadn't been on. Yeah. But then I brought up the fact that when you are on, it's very difficult to do the show that, and I'm not even going to say we, because it's not Opie or Jimmy or anyone else. It's just my take on it. It's very difficult to have a conversation and do the show that I'm used to doing here, because you do step on me. And I've noticed other people, I don't know if it bothers them or anything, but it's hard to have a dynamic conversation where there's pauses, because the second I would pause, you'd jump in on, and this is exactly how I did it on the show, by the way. That's, and you jump in, and it was very hard to do that, and it kind of got frustrating a little bit. So I brought that up. I didn't say you weren't funny. I didn't say anything like that.
but it was just the way the show's dynamic changes when you come in. That's all I said. And you got a very, very, very sensitive.
I just thought that, you know, if it was a problem, Anthony, why didn't we just talk about it during break or something like that?
Well, because like I said, I was doing a show, and it was asked of me at that time. I didn't think, hey, let me refer to Ralphie before I answer this. It's an open forum of.
We were on the actual.
Well, the problem is, I mean, we couldn't do it during break because there was a lot of finger popping going on. When are we going to do the finger popping?
It's very hard to.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disturb the finger popping.
It's very difficult during the show to address what's going on during the show.
Well,
you don't want to.
But what Ralphie's saying, and I think we're all in agreement, you just weren't a man about it.
Look, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
Ralphie said it, man. Ralphie said it. He said you're not a man.
Knock it off, Fatty. Would have been sufficed, you know.
Oh, man.
Okay, I get it, man.
Opie's such a fucking instigator.
What happened?
A man cannot be a real man.
He said you weren't a man.
I know.
He's a real man.
And E-Rock's got a theory why you haven't been on the show.
E-Rock, comment. E-Rock? Where's E-Rock?
E-Rock?
Oh, there he is.
What's your theory on why Ralphie May hasn't been on the show?
Yeah, what was your thesis?
Yes.
You on Twitter? Put this on me.
What?
Fuck you. This is your thing.
It's not a thing.
See.
It's what it was.
Once again.
He could have used the term.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't get into a discussion on Twitter with you about this the other day, and you kind of, I put, oh, Jesus Christ, and you got a little snippy about that, was that I was in the middle of a conversation with Patton Oswalt and his fucking liberal-ass cunt fans.
That's a good way to put it.
So, so you know.
He is a little.
Open your mouth. They're paying for it. You eat it.
Jesus. Yeah.
What were you saying, Ralphie?
He's
Be more funny.
He's a little too off in that progressive world. He's a little too MSNBC.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little too
Man,
much.
the show is slowing down like your metabolism, man.
I'm sorry, baby.
Jesus.
Sorry, kid.
Jesus Christ.
So where are we at? So then, out of the blue, you decided to tweet Anthony that you were mad.
Well, I mean, I saw an opportunity to talk to him directly, and as much as it was him specifically, I thought he's on right now, so I could just go, hey, boom. Like, what was all this shit out of nowhere? I didn't know. I thought we had a great relationship, and then I see this, that I'm
Call me
big
sir,
problem.
God
That's why
damn
I'm
it.
not on the show anymore.
Wait, what? You thought what relationship?
I thought we had a great relationship, and
have a great relationship with somebody?
Yeah, that's
call the Daily News.
Come on, I'm trying.
E-Rock said Ralphie was lackluster.
Oh, Jesus.
E-Rock, did you say that? What the fuck,
well,
man?
I mean, what was I?
Shut your goddamn pie hole.
What was I given? The fucking toothpick guy? I mean,
you were here for Toothpick Guy?
Yeah.
That proves you're lackluster.
Crazy.
You should have sat on that shit.
That's
that guy was a fucking creep, man.
We loved him. You remember? You were here for one of the better shows.
Oh,
You just mind your P's and Q's, Buster.
Was that-
And remember who you're dealing with.
Was that the same guy, the Asian guy, got a head full of mustard from us?
I don't think it was the same day.
You sure? Because weren't we trying to squirt mustard at the
Yeah,
toothpick
you were
guy
trying
and
to
we hit
squirt
the Asian
mustard
kid?
Yes.
Oh, that is, yes.
The Asian kid with the mustard or something.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That was funny.
Holy shit.
I miss the days where we could open up the windows and do some shit on the sidewalk.
God, that was great.
Yeah.
I miss those days, too.
Yeah,
And then the other one was Burr went on a 45-minute all the big banks are evil diatribe, and then now welcome to the comedy of Ralphie May. It's like, really? Seriously? Okay, I mean 45 minutes.
Oh,
All right. And it was like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this, man?
Well, what's your excuse today? Because Bill Burr's not here.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Today I just stink. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, you don't
funny
stink.
mood, man.
You don't stink. We're just, hoping this.
Yeah.
You want me to pull something out of my ass on this one? I got nothing, man.
No, but you didn't. But like that's old. That's old shit. And then 2 days ago, like it came out of nowhere. Did like a listener get a hold of you?
I didn't know how old this thing was.
Or did it come up in therapy at the rehab?
I didn't know how drunk Anthony was, and I thought that he posted that stuff on YouTube, and the heading was "Fuck Ralphie May."
Oh, see, I didn't post it. Somebody grabbed what I was saying on Live from the Compound, probably out of context. I haven't even seen that clip. And then, of course, put something like "Fuck Ralphie May," and then gives it to you.
Is that possible?
I guess if I was a man, though, I would have.
Ralphie.
I would have told you.
I just
face.
Thought, hey, and then the other day I was like, what's up with this stuff? And you're like, oh Jesus Christ! And then I get no response, and I'm like,
well, that's when you called out Ant for not being a man. I saw that.
Oh Jesus! But I was.
Does anybody remember laughter?
How much weight have you lost?
A lot, man. A lot. I'm going to this place next week in Nashville called the Fit RX.
What?
Called
it's
Solid
a fat
Works?
camp.
What is it?
Fat camp.
Oh, is it?
You're going to a fat camp?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What is that all about?
Ralphie, what is it?
It's a mental fat camp. It's mental, and you work out like 4 times a day.
I mean, what is it with you? Like, why do you think you've had a weight problem? Have you gotten to
For years, I was burying trauma with food, trying to keep it all in the box.
Was it like something that happened in your youth?
Some people are just born with a different type of body, too, man.
Youth, tons of trauma as a kid.
Really?
And,
like real bad stuff? Like, someone diddled you?
Like how bad?
Shit.
That and, I was dying 5 or 6 times. And being beat by my brother.
And what?
That's terrific. That's terrific.
I was beaten by my brother a bunch. I was put in the hospital like 16 times.
Jesus.
Do you still talk to him?
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
No, I don't talk to him.
Why?
Because he's a dick. I mean, comedians aren't cut from silk. I mean, our lives suck, So we're funny.
But why was he such a dick to you?
He's crazy, man. I don't know, man.
Was enough food for everyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucked up, too, I guess. I don't know.
Is he older, younger? What is he doing
Older, 7 years.
And what does he do?
Not much, man. He's kind of fucking unemployed and employed and unemployed and lives in Arkansas. He's a redneck,
Was he a big fella?
Yeah, and mean too.
And mean, big and mean. Damn.
Were you a cute little kid?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I was adorable.
Oh.
Did you really get touched?
Was it the priest?
Yeah, a neighbor.
A neighbor?
A neighbor touched you.
Fucking neighbors.
Yeah, I was drugged. And
you were drugged?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
This is the best Ralphie May appearance ever.
Right?
Sorry.
No, this is good shit.
Jesus.
What kind of?
I know. It's more fuel for the past.
How did he drug you?
In a soda pop.
Oh man.
But what kind of drugs?
I don't know. So
of course it was in a soda pop.
And then were you completely out, or were you semi-conscious?
I wasn't pushing back. If that's what you're asking.
Oh my God. Whoa, did he do that?
Yeah, but I mean,
he tagged you in the ass?
I got a lot more trauma than just that.
Look, man.
Fuck, man.
As long as you don't push back, it's not gay.
Guys are
so
terrible.
At least you got that going for you.
Yeah, right.
Wait, he tagged you in the ass like Ant just said?
That's terrible.
It was bad, man. It was really bad.
How do you know if you were drugged?
Visit.
Oh my God.
Hospital visit.
What was it?
Hospital visit?
Yeah.
What happened to that guy?
He went to jail and was killed in general population.
Really?
How old were you?
8.
My God.
Now I'm just sad.
Our anus,
you are never to blame.
I lick my sweaty balls.
That's the magic dragon.
Stop talking and start sucking.
Life suck, man.
It was terrible. That's fucking wow. So he got. How'd you feel when you found out he was dead?
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
After a while though? Did it seem like, oh wow, that it was great at the time, but it really, I'm not feeling much satisfaction even if he's dead.
No, it felt
Really?
great.
Jesus.
It definitely felt great. It definitely.
I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth. I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth.
Oh man.
I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth.
Penis, our anus, penis, our anus.
Now lick my sweaty balls.
Oh man.
That's
pretty fucking tragic.
Yeah, man, it was a pretty gnarly.
At least you can finally sleep without an eye open.
Yeah.
That must have been nice.
So,
but, I survived 2 tornadoes. It was.
You're a survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah, I am. And I overcame it all.
What's your favorite surviving song? I Will Survive, maybe? We want to play one for you. Or just a band Survivor.
Damn.
No, I'm good.
Eye of the Tiger.
So,
So,
baby.
how long between that episode of being abused did you start like overeating?
Oh, it was years.
It was years?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the next day and you just started like
No, man.
But you realized it was that initially got you
No. It wasn't just that. I mean, it was other things too. It was really after the accident.
Oh, really?
After that car wreck.
How did that happen, the car wreck?
Drunk driver.
Drunk fucking driver.
You were drunk driving?
No. I got hit by one.
Jeez, man.
Wow.
And you were all fucked up. Jesus.
I wasn't.
Did your belly save you?
I'm sorry?
No.
Well, like an airbag. What's wrong with you
that.
people?
He wasn't that.
Oh, you weren't big yet?
No.
Jesus. It's fucking crazy.
Wait, so you... let's list all these things. You survived the tagging in the ass.
Yeah.
2 hurricanes.
No, 2 tornadoes.
2 tornadoes.
1980, 1982.
How many, how long was he abusing you for,
That must
by
have
the
been
way?
a miracle considering you can't run. How the fuck did you survive tornadoes?
They hit our town. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Are you making believe you're a little closer than you really
Clarksville,
were?
Arkansas. Look it up.
Were you making, were you close to the tornadoes?
No, they decimated our town.
Damn. Did you have to go in the basement?
We didn't have a basement.
The root cellar?
I was in a
Oh, everyone just held on to you?
Oh, Jesus.
I was little, man. I was 8 and 10.
Oh.
Everyone grab a lip.
Oh, no. How long did he abuse you for, by the way?
It was 2 instances.
Jesus.
Oh, you like that, don't you, faggot?
You would think you would learn after the first.
You're drugged.
You fell for the drugging twice?
Those men wanted to have sex with me.
I didn't know what happened the first time. It wasn't a mark first time.
And you'd survived an older brother who was fat and mean, beating the shit out of you, and you also
He wasn't
survived.
fat. He was just
You said big. Oh, big. I'm sorry. And then you had the drunk driving accident. What else?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was pretty much my youth. Yeah.
Damn, Ralph.
And I started doing stand-up the year after, and at 17, it was 1989, and Sam Kinison told me to move to Houston, so I moved to Houston.
You knew Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know there was this much tragedy.
That's what comedians are made of, man.
Fred Brooklyn on Twitter writes, great appearance by Ralphie Ned Beatty.
Ned Beatty?
Ned Beatty.
Sorry,
Thanks.
May.
Jeez, man. That's
I was
fucking...
8. Thanks for that.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
That sucks.
Oh, man.
I guess a lot of people were tagged in the ass growing up, so.
I don't know about that. I'm glad I was able to dodge that bullet.
Yeah.
Wow. I was cute as a little kid.
So the rehab was good. You've been out 10 days.
The rehab was great.
Awesome.
I feel so much better. I'm so clear. I'm happy. I know it doesn't appear now. So, but,
you got a great wife.
I do. I got a great wife, two great babies, and things are going through the roof, man.
Great babies.
Really?
Come on, I'm fucking with you.
You're saying he's not being a man again, right?
I know.
No, just kind of a dick on that one.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, Ralphie.
Just fucking with you. All you comics got a little bit of a thin skin. I get it.
When are you going to be in the New York area?
Probably late February.
Oh.
What?
Jesus.
Sam got it.
Sam's just laughing his ass off in the corner.
You got it, right? Okay.
Oh, boy. Ralphie, are we cool?
Yeah.
Let's just we're cool.
Well, I didn't know that you were wasted. I didn't know that you.
I'm not using that as an excuse, by the way. I'm not saying like I was wasted, so I said things that I didn't mean.
You would say the same shit. So
I meant it at the time when I said like it was, it was kind of.
Then let me be the first. I'm sorry that I found you funny. That I laughed out loud.
Oh,
shit.
No. Oh, boy.
Now you're in a situation.
Oh, now I don't know what to do.
Now you're in a situation. You like when people think you're funny.
Oh, shit.
Not good.
Oh, shit.
You're breaking Anthony down. You know that by saying that.
Nah, I'm all right.
I find you and Ope really, really funny. And,
thank you, sir.
And I find, I'm actually a little intimidated when I come in there because y'all are like the fastest show I've ever been a part of.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, no need.
I kind of like this.
No need to be.
I kind of like the ass kissing.
No.
What?
No, it's true.
Better than being tagged in the ass.
Your impressions are great, and
thank you.
Ope is really fast, and then Jim is really fast, and then y'all take a subject and y'all hit it from so many angles. As a comic, there's really not much left for me to come in and do something. So if I find an angle, the reason that I'm on a pause, I'm trying to get in there, is that I want to be part of the conversation, and it's probably just an insecurity that I want to go in there and get it as fast as possible because I want to be part of it and be thought of as funny too.
Yeah.
What happened?
I hear you.
By the way, Jim Norton is here eating celery and peanut butter.
What?
He's looking good. I saw him on
and he chose.
Show and
he chose because he's a man to sit out this segment.
Oh, look at that!
Let the record show that Jim Norton has absolutely chosen.
I didn't even realize that.
Well, I want Ralphie to know that.
Yeah.
Well, he's
that's a man.
He's lost a lot of weight. He looks great.
Thank you, Ralphie. Oh, you got that one?
Yeah.
Well, Ralphie says you're not a man. Good. I mean, you were supposed to take care of this in front of everybody on Twitter.
Yeah. No,
well,
I'm willing to.
Everybody on Twitter and everybody here.
I'm willing to go on Twitter and say that I'm totally cool with Ralphie, and it's not even an issue anymore. It's everything's fine.
And Ralphie, what I said earlier was, I've seen your stand up, and you're amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
They could pull the tape. I said you're really funny. I've seen you many times.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot.
All right, man.
And endorsements are very kind. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean it too.
Everything's cool.
We're good.
We're good.
I think so. If you guys y'all ever do another show, I'd love to be a part of it. And if y'all ever do a big Patrice show, I'd love to be a part of it.
Oh,
I like that guy a lot. He was great. It's a shame he's gone.
Certainly was.
Lost him a year ago today, sir.
Yeah, I was thinking it was either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame. He was a beautiful man.
Yeah.
His friends know it was today.
Yeah.
What? Ralphie, we love you.
I love you guys. And y'all get along with your merriment. And sorry, Jim, if I'm cutting into your celery time.
No, not at all. No, man. I'm just I'm happy to hear that you're doing okay.
By the way, Ralphie, celery is a vegetable. It grows out of the ground. It's green.
We're on the same page there.
I know.
I went back to I went to some AA meetings while I was in.
It tastes good without whipped cream. You should try it.
I actually liked them a lot.
Yeah?
A lot of cool stories and stuff like that. And I went to some NA meetings. So much more interesting than AA meetings. But they're so goddamn funny.
Really?
AA meetings, hilarious, man. Where the party is. I went to an Al-Anon meeting. Fucking not fun at all, man.
Really?
Those fucking meetings are the most depressing shit of all time. Those meetings suck. but the NA meetings and AA meetings are hilarious.
Like what, for drugs and stuff? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the drug meetings are funnier than the...
I did heroin for 3 days. I was creepy. I was watching Gwyneth Paltrow fucking jog, and I was cooking up my shit and stuff like that. And
well, we'll take your word for it that they were funny.
They were really good stories. But with the Al-Anon meetings, not so much. But the AA, I liked it, man. It was cool. Shit.
Yeah, that's a joke, son. Don't you get it? I made a funny, son, and you're not laughing.
I've seen a horse fly.
Shit. All right, Ralphie. You know we love you.
All right, guys.
All right, man.
So we good? Everyone's good?
Everything's fine now.
Yeah, everything's Hakuna Matata.
And Ant's a man now again?
I'm a man.
I'm a man. Spencer Davis Group, anyone?
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Take care, brother.
All right, man.
All right,
Take care,
Ralphie.
guys.
Bye, Ralph.
Bye, y'all.
All right. There he goes, Ralphie
Take
May.
it ace.
Back in our good graces.
There he goes.
And he did apologize to us, which he needed to do.
Holy shit. That's fun. I guess everything's cool. That was fucking... When are you going to be in New York?
When are you going to be in New York?
And then...
Are you going to be in New York soon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
February.
And then there was... Oh.
That was so brutal.
And then you have the nerve to say, so are we good?
Yeah. So we're good?
What happened?
You said horrible.
I didn't know he was here for Toothpick Day. I love Toothpick Day.
That was a banner.
Whatever happened to that
banner day.
I don't know. I'm just looking at this video clip of him.
I do have regrets.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. I've had regrets over the years with this radio show.
I have secrets.
And one of my biggest regrets was not fucking smashing the toothpick art.
Well, you tried your damnedest.
I didn't really. I had my opportunity, and there was something inside me that told me not to. And I regret that now.
I'm sorry.
See, I have regrets. They're good regrets, too. Healthy regrets.
Healthy regret?
Yeah.
If you Google Opie and Anthony toothpick guy, you can find a video of him taking calls on his cell phone.
Oh,
he keeps getting the wrong number because people keep asking for Ramon and for butt plug.
On his cell phone?
Yeah, because I think he posted his cell phone on his website, and then he plugged his website on the show.
Oh, really?
So then all the listeners started calling him.
God, I can't see old videos from the other joint, man.
Because we
I
can
miss
just
that
do stuff
place.
like that.
Yeah.
Why can't you see the old videos?
No, I mean, it's hard to see it because it frustrates me.
Yeah.
We had such a great setup over there. Yeah. We had no fucking bosses breathing down our necks. They would just check in every once in a while. We had the street. We could open up the windows and feel New York. Fuck with the people every once in a while.
Throw condiments at them.
I'd be happy with just a bigger studio. Like, I like being in this building because I kind of like the energy as opposed to being isolated and the weird, like, yesterday.
No, shut up.
You're right, fair enough. I'm boring myself with any consolation. But just calling out to guests like that, like, I kind of like the energy here, but the studio does stink, and we should have a bigger studio.
And to this day, the Asian guy has no idea why he had mustard in his hair. He has no idea.
No, I remember.
I'm a creep. I'm a...
Mustard in his hair.
You know what? I didn't get it either. Fuck, that was an easy one. Should have got that one.
Mustard.
That's a good song.
Was he going to fucking tweet me now from a homeless fucking tweeter board?
You don't like that song?
No. His affected voice.
He's in, he's doing all right.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's doing okay, yeah.
He's got a 2-story box.
No, he's in like
what, a hostel?
A shelter or something.
Shelter? Oh, that's interesting.
All right, what are we doing to break?
I'm a creep.
Are we playing a Survivor song for Ralphie May, or are we playing some Patrice O'Neill?
Survivor.
And got a tweet. I think I got the same one. Some guy goes, "If that wasn't a bit, you guys are assholes."
Yeah. Which is...
And it amazes me.
The dumbest tweet ever.
I hate tearing down the walls of this show, even though we joke about it, but I feel like I have to. Like, Ralphie May called in, and there's pretty good radio. And I think we also, like, are cool now, in a weird way.
Yeah, but we were,
But people go, if that's not a bit, you guys are assholes. But like, I was talking to Ant during the break. I'm like, I would never have a conversation like that with Ralphie May if I wasn't on the radio. Do people understand that shit at all?
Like, I have a sound machine at home, and I would call Ralphie and just start playing sounds.
Right.
Like, it's on the radio. Figure it out.
And I hate to tell the people that. I just assume the ones that might have some type of intelligence understand a little bit. Why the fuck would I have that conversation if he called my house?
So stupid. People are dummies.
And that's why we're not assholes.
Dummies.
It's completely different.
You guys have a lot of screens coming up, too.
A lot of screens.
A lot of screams?
You guys got a lot of screens coming up. Screams.
A lot of screams. What, you find Ralphie May's neighbor?
Oh. 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 I can't believe Ralphie May got fucked in the ass when he was a kid. That's insane.
Who would have thunk it? You guys handle it sensitively, going, not that many people get tagged in their ass.
Tagged in the old ass-a-rooney.
What's the matter, my love?
What happened?
Ralphie May.
What happened now?
He's going off on Twitter. I thought we were fine.
I thought you guys squashed it.
We squashed everything.
He's going off on you?
But now he's fucking...
Wait. He was on our show. We kind of smoothed things over.
Yeah.
Was there any flare-ups on your part? Or
I haven't said a word.
So what the fuck's going on?
Well, let's see. Was there I wonder if one of the fans started it.
It probably was a fan, but I mean, because he says I've turned them down twice. Here's what I see from him first. I've turned them down twice. O&A would probably still be in jail if not for me.
Oh, God, Ralphie.
You're welcome.
Why is he going with the same thing?
I have no idea.
I mean, if he wants to play, I'll fucking play.
And then he says...
Because I've never had a problem with Ralphie May. The fact is, we had an incident where things got really crazy, and there was a naked girl outside our building crying.
Puking or something. Crying.
They came in drunk.
Yeah.
They might have had a little something in studio. I don't know, to be totally honest with you. So there was a situation, and Ralphie May swears he saved the show because someone that was there to arrest everybody happened to be a fan of Ralphie May.
But he wasn't there to arrest everybody. A cop showed up because there was a chick puking on the sidewalk. Right. We made a lot of it because it was kind of fun to...
We made radio out of it, as it's called.
Kind of came in, and, the cop recognized Ralphie. They started talking,
right,
and everything was cool. But... the cop wasn't ready to do anything.
And we allowed Ralphie to kind of have his moment in the sun.
Right.
Because it didn't matter to us. So we're like, yeah, Ralphie saved the show.
Yeah, but then he fucking, taking it all seriously.
But he didn't save the show. We just kind of allowed that to be, good radio.
But wait, what
is he doing?
This isn't that bad, what he said.
What?
What he said?
Oh, my fault.
Which one?
This last one?
Oh, my fault.
The one where he goes, I turned them down twice?
He might have been... Are you sure he's not answering a question? Like, some guy might have said, did you ever turn them down? He might have said, well, I turned them down.
He hasn't turned us down.
I turned him down.
Twice.
He says, I don't care, but I did call when Anthony was being a cunt to me for no reason. Fuck him calling me a cunt, saying I was a cunt to him. Fuck him.
He said, I turned them down twice.
He didn't.
Once when I got busted in Guam, and once when they wanted me on with a comic I don't care for. So there might be someone might have said, "Did you ever turn them down?" He might have been saying, "Well, these are the two times I didn't."
I have no recollection of Ralphie May turning our show down.
But I did call
the fuck,
when
Ralphie.
Was
what are
being
you
a
doing?
cunt to me for no reason?
For no reason. Yeah. No, just shut up.
And we smooth things over with that shit.
Off with this guy.
He blew us off with Ryan Starr. We were in the Billy Joel box.
What?
Oh, that's Scott Weiland. I just read a text from Roland because I thought it meant something here. Yeah, we went to see Ryan Starr, and it was the night I was hanging out with Billy Joel. I was good enough for Billy Joel, but we weren't good enough for Scott Weiland.
What happened?
It was out there in Huntington. They treated me great, and I happened to hang out with Billy Joel a little bit, for real, as we were watching the Scott Weiland show with his daughter. He was so down to earth and nice to me. And we had a little chit-chat, and nothing too crazy. We were clinking our drinks together a little bit, and he was joking, and had a really good time with Billy Joel. He couldn't have been nicer. Okay. Knew the show, knew of us, because we know the same people out there on Long Island from radio and stuff. Bob Buckman, if I have to get very personal.
Does Billy Joel go around saying he saved the show? Did he do that?
Jesus.
And then, what?
Well, and then...
Right.
And then the owner of the place that STP was playing at, takes us around and go say hi to, STP. And we got shut down at the door, the owner and everybody.
What the hell's that about?
We knew. I knew when they were taking me back there. I'm like,
you knew.
I just knew.
You knew Baby Boy wouldn't see anybody.
I said, "There's no fucking way we're meeting Scott Weiland or saying hi to Scott Weiland tonight." But then, 5 minutes later, I'm hanging out with Billy Joel. He couldn't have been nicer. It's like, really, Billy Joel? The guy that has sold fucking, I don't know, 2.5 million records probably at this point.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what Ralphie's doing. You want to get him on the phone?
No, I don't want to get him on the phone. I don't want to get him on the fucking show. Fuck him. I've had it with him.
I don't think
Just fucking relax. Do your fucking shit and stop commenting.
I will go on record and say that, Ralphie, you did not save our radio show. We were in a spot, but we were going to be okay. One of the cops that came by to kind of take a look at the situation knew you. And then we kind of went with the whole angle like, yeah, Ralphie saved the show because it didn't matter to us. The fact is you did not save our radio show.
When did he
I appreciate what you did that day and you talked to the guy and all that, but we weren't even in trouble.
But
Trust me, if
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
When did he say we'd be in jail if it wasn't for him?
Well, that's the day where he said he saved the show and saved us all from being arrested.
There's a tweet that he says that.
Oh, I think he said today.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
No.
That's not even
right
close
here.
to true. We were in a spot. We were in a spot that day. We had naked girls. One was naked as fucking business people were going into the building for their jobs.
I fucked her on a table in what became the Ron and Fez office.
Right. 28 minutes ago he said that.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He tweeted, I've turned them down twice. O&A would probably still be in jail if not for me. You're welcome. He puts like, you're welcome.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, man. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not accepting your welcome because you did not save the show. I'll say it again.
Fucking Ralphie. I've had it with him.
It made fun radio that day, so we went with the angle that you kind of saved us. Yeah, I'm sure you helped us a little bit, but you didn't save us.
Like, we don't bash fucking comics on this show. I was being cunty to you for no reason. I was doing a show. We were having fun.
And I don't
came up. We were fucking bashing everybody, and he takes it all fucking seriously.
And now that he's
not for you,
and then he's kind of bragging that he turns down twice. I have no recollection that he turned us down.
Believe me,
okay,
he didn't.
None whatsoever.
A comic you didn't care for?
And I thought we kind of smoothed things over when it got a little weird there.
Oh, I've had it. Of Ralphie May in my life in any way, shape, or form. I've had it. With his stupid tweets. You needy fuck. Shut up. Had it with him.